Hello, and welcome to Song of Heroes. Who is starting this round of combat? Players get to go first.
My God. Okay, we're jumping in.
Yeah.
I would love to, if I can.
Of course you can. Now, do we want to add some like house rules of like front row goes first, or do we want to just do it as is written, which is that you guys get to choose who goes first?
As is written.
Okay.
As is written, yeah.
No, as is written. I'm still working on voice. Don't worry about it. I think this is it. Because everyone makes dwarves Scottish, but I think it's perhaps better if the dwarves are sort of vaguely Eastern European. No one knows why.
I love
There
it.
are mountains there. Yes.
Okay, so Drac, you would like to go first. Would you please describe what we see?
Yes. What you all see is a 4 foot tall, very plump looking green frog. That's pretty much it. They're wearing a brownish cape going across their shoulders, and they're holding right now a pretty basic sword, a pretty basic long sword. They have leather gloves, leather boots, a kind of mixture of leather and cloth armor. And right now they are stood beside the very far taller friend, but holding himself with a level of dignity that seems to make their small stature even larger than it actually physically is. As they say, fret not, your king, King Glenwyn, is here. And I will charge, and actually I won't charge, I'll cast a spell.
Okay. And what spell are you casting?
Yeah, I will cast... I'll cast Halo. As I draw my sword out from the scabbard and raise it up into the sky. And I would like to cast Halo as a field cast. And I want to target everybody on the field, all of my allies on the field. And what this does is target gains +3 to defense. And when the defense is when this defense is +3 depleted, the attacker takes 1d6 light damage. As you see, there's radiant light basically come down and coat everyone. But I need to roll for it first.
Okay. Our first roll?
Yeah. Let's see. I think I need to spend... Okay, I want to get... I don't know how would this work with zone...
You're going to cover you and your allies. And then when it attacks, and we'll just do it... We'll do it kind of like a grid, but slanted in my head. It'll cover everybody. Don't worry. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I'll make it as like an emanation, as it seems to radiate off of me. So I spend an extra 2 points as spirit points for that.
Yes.
And let's cast. Field casting is my attribute plus the main aspect. So mine is going to be soul, which I have a 4 in, and since I can use the same stat for both, it's going to be 8d6.
Okay. Wow. Good lord.
No beans. Okay. No banes. No damage. There we go.
Woo!
It's a mixed success, as you see this radiant light radiate out of me, and then almost like dust, this radiant particles pour down to coat everyone. His spell does half the damage or its effect and not both. It doesn't do damage. Actually, I guess it does do damage.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
but
so I think I'll just give the effect then, where everyone gets a +3 to their defense.
Okay, cool. So everybody who can, if you want to click on your token to add to your defense for now, just remember what your max is. That way your bar will adjust so that the audience can see JRPG style. Okay. That means it is now my turn, I believe. We alternate back and forth. So what I'm going to do... This is
true.
I am going to target... I think... Okay, so what we see, other than in the front two, why don't we actually describe who's behind the king at the moment? Brad, do you want to describe... Oh, yep, that works too. Lexi, you want to go first?
Is it okay if I hold the king's butt cheeks? Thank you. Me frantically asking where my token is. loyally and faithfully right behind King Glenwyn, is just the fluffiest white kitten you've ever seen in your life. She just looks, she's got big round golden glasses. She's holding a staff. She looks like she knows what she's doing, but she's just the tiniest thing. She's smaller, I think, than King Glenwyn. She's just very kitten-like. She's got a little tuft of blue in the middle of her hair. And she's just smiling. She's smiling the whole time. She just looks, she's show ready 24/7. And but I think she's nervous. She's nervous for the king. She looks nervous for the king. Am I supposed to defend now? Like, I gotta go?
Brad, what do you
Wait,
look like?
Luxie's turn?
No, it's not.
Brad.
She's just
Okay.
I assumed that was her dialogue. I assumed that was her JRPG
no,
dialogue.
no.
Sorry.
No, don't worry. I'm just curious.
No, you do not have to defend yet. We're just describing before I attack.
Behind King Glenwyn is a cat and also a mouse. I'm like 1 foot tall, I think. White, fluffy fur with little grey patches in it, big ears, a giant red hat sitting across my head with the ears poking out of it, red cloak, with a sigil to C4 on it, which is not a bomb, that is a god. And then a little, like a branch, really. It's not really a staff, but pretty much just a branch of a tree.
Fantastic. And before you, we see the smallest, angriest looking little crabs. There's nothing extraordinary about them. They don't look magical. They don't look like anything in particular other than little dancing, happy / ornery crabs. It's hard to tell when you look at them if they're smiling or angry. However, the smallest one is going to come forward and try to attack the king. Yep, sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying I don't like this. You should not attack the king. This is terrible.
I don't think we should attack the crabs.
It's very... Why? They're hurting the king.
They haven't hurt anybody.
I don't think we have a choice. I mean, we could try to have you asked them nicely not to attack the king. Have you tried
Hey, don't hurt the king.
That's nice. I think that's very sweet. But they look very frustrated, you guys. Like, really, really upset. And he's right in front of us, and he's very, very important.
You're right. We should kill him.
Thank you. I just knew you would understand, Chris.
Yeah. Okay.
Go get him.
Go for it. Get him, king.
Oh, so this the tiny little crab is gonna scuttle forward, hop up, and then lunge at you, and is going to do a range 1 and strike. And on a hit, it's gonna push 1. Oh boy, which I actually, because we're doing zone, I think it'll push. I think it pushes you into the back.
Yeah.
Ooh, so exciting. Okay, now. Oh, but I hit your defense first. Okay, this is exciting.
I'm so sorry.
Yep,
I'm so
sorry.
sorry. I don't mean to. Perhaps I should be German. I feel like that's a bit also a bit dwarven. Yes, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. I don't want to be rude or anything like this.
That's okay.
But I just have this thing. You know, it's like what do you call it? It's like a defender's instinct.
Nice.
And, any sort of threats aimed at allies, you know, it pulls my attention immediately and
You
so
have the
instantly. And so
block?
when an enemy targets an ally of mine, which is in 2 squares, which I think is this zone, I just may intercept becoming the new target. Because the thing is, I don't know if you had listened to our cat friend, but this is the king, and it's very, very important. Also my best friend for many years. So I'm going to just take that, if you don't mind. I'm going to just step in front of this crab to take this blow.
Absolutely, you can. Now, this is, I guess, technically at the beginning, this would have been like holding a defense, or is this just an ability that you get to use?
It is a perk I have.
Nice. Okay, can you read the perk for me?
Yes, of course. Defender's Instinct. As threats aimed at your allies pull your attention immediately. When an enemy targets an ally within 2 squares, I
Okay.
may intercept becoming the new target.
So for the zone combat, this is any ally that is in your zone, which obviously would be the king.
It does not say for zone. It just
No,
says
it
for the
doesn't.
two
I'm
squares.
I'm just house ruling that if it's 2 squares,
Yes.
I'm assuming that's like within the zone.
Is it
Okay.
zone?
Are you rolling then?
Oh, I suppose I must have
Yep.
to have the defense.
You do the
in
defense, yeah.
there. All right. In our defense is I'm going to be rolling for the defense. What are my rollings here? Let me see. Was they rolled? Is it not?
I believe they rolled.
Oh yeah. Wait. Hold on. I do actually roll
Yes,
for this. I thought you had to
yes.
you roll for your ability. Okay, amazing.
It's
Okay.
just only for those people within two squares.
Can I do this? Oh my god, I can use them as well. Nice. Oh wait, I did that wrong. Hold on.
Oh, I think you did it perfect.
Yeah, okay, you would say that. You would say that.
Yeah, I would.
There we go. Fuck yes. That is a hit, my dear.
Yes, of course. I think this massive amount. I just so I've not actually described who I am.
Yeah,
I am
please do.
very, very tall, very broad. I am a dwarf. I don't know if you know the dwarfs. Do you know them?
I do, but the audience might not. So please enlighten us.
In the dear, if there's, I don't think there is an audience. That's so strange. We're just in this world, but pretending that, oh wait a minute, our cat
There's
friend
always
likes to
an
imagine
audience. Yes.
an audience for her. So for this imaginary audience, that's our cat friend always is thinking about. Dwarves, you see, they are the last descendants of the giants. You see, so they're quite tall. I, however, am a very short dwarf, so I'm only, many feet tall, not as a small feet tall, but many feet tall, but not as many as, a giant would be. That would be very wonderful. Well, I'm a giant, but I'm not a giant. I'm just a dwarf, which means I'm short for a giant. But really, anyway, but I have this...
Tall for your party, short for a dwarf, and very short for a giant.
Yes, this is true. But I'm also, I've got brilliant pink hair, which is very nice, and it has more, does not handle its gravity because physics are very strange in this universe. All sorts of strange physics, hair physics and so forth. And also, I've got a very nice little, very nicely trimmed lady pink beard. I've got a lot of muscles. I'm that sort of a JRPG character who's tall and maybe a little bit mysterious and is maybe the best friend with someone else, and no tragic backstories or anything like this because it's happy times. I'm wearing a nice armor, a very good armor, sort of good plates, very strong armor, and I just have a very small sword. It is a very, very tiny sort of sword that, it's like a giant sword, but for tiny giants. It's just this one here. I don't know. This just kind of goes for a little bit, but I use this tiny sword to block as much as I can from this very angry mud crab that comes in, angry like this, and I say, you will not go and you will not hurt a piece of frog scale on the king. Tiny, that's my name. You see, my name is Tiny because I'm so small for a dwarf. But I, Tiny, do not allow such a thing. No one will hurt the king. And I am going to parry, but also get hit a little bit and be, hit with this terrible. And I think, oh, these crabs are quite dangerous. This reminds me of this one time I was in this small town. The mud crabs were very angry. Also rats. Ooh, also first surface skeletons. Very dangerous.
Can we not talk about rats when Crisp is here?
I'm not a rat.
Oh,
I know, I just kind of thought it could be like a little offensive.
I'm a mouse.
Yeah, but like,
My
do
subject,
you
he
have
must
cousins
focus.
that
The
are-
attack is coming once more.
Oh,
Yeah, kill them, quick.
How much are you able to soak up with your block with the defense? Because I think this
Well,
would,
I had-
if you weren't able to block, this would take all of your defense away because you had the 3 temp,
Well,
right?
Well, I have the 3 temp from the king, so that is helping me somewhat. So I go from the 12 defense. I normally would only have a 9 defense, but I go from this 12 now down to 2 is where I go. So I only have 2 defense left.
Okay. But that you don't take any actual damage, because I think I heard you say like I block this and then also take some damage. But no, you're good.
Well, it's a damage to my block.
8,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like my defense damage. It's like damage to my soul, also to my pride, also to my image. You know. But it's okay. I look strong.
Actually, I think it makes you look very cool. Yeah, you just kind of bodied this hit that was meant for the king.
Thank you.
So yeah, I think it looked great.
The king is sort of small. I try to protect him, you know, because of course you have to protect the king. Are you all right?
I think. Thank you, Dame Tiny. I'm fine. Thanks to you. And I think as the attack slammed into you, you see the spark of like radiant light from the defense I gave spark outwards, but not deal any damage. Because I only did a partial success there.
Yeah. Now, what's interesting about this is that if I succeed on a hit, I push you one zone. So I don't know how we would do that normally, because it would push both, because you blocked the hit. So I'm going to say that you actually blocked it and prevented the push from going through as well with this defense counter.
I think so. What would happen is that I would be pushed back as I became the new target. If this is a
attack that pushes back, wouldn't you technically push him back too? But I mean, it's fine. I can have it just go so that you're pushed to the back and not the king.
Yes, I sort of charge forward and get this big hits from this crab, bouncing probably the crab, and then the big hit pushes me backwards.
Perfect. Yes. Okay, so we will push you into the back zone then. And it is your guys' turn. Who wants to go?
You want to rock, paper, scissors, or do you want to just go first?
Excuse me, I don't mean to be rude. I'm going to... Are you
okay?
Yes, I'm going to charge. I'm going to do this.
I began casting a healing spell and then stopped.
I'm going to charge forward because, this is what I'm going to do. I will just charge forward. I have a big charge, but I don't think it will be helpful right now because there's no one else in that forward zone but my king. So I'm going to just charge forward. This was my move. And when I finish my move, that's my first action. For my second action, I am going to... I hope you don't mind. This is not at all patronizing for you, King, but I do worry about you a little bit. I'm going to, I'm going to raise up my sword. It's very large, you see. It takes up a lot of space. And I'm going to choose myself and also the king, obviously. An ally was in the 2 squares. And as I sort of stand there and hold just this big giant sword, which is very small, for dwarves, I'm going to bring up the heart of not the cards, but the heart of the dwarf, this shield heart. And I'm going to grant a temporary 2 defense to myself and also to the king.
Nice.
Shield heart.
Nice. Okay. And do you have to roll anything for that, or do you just get to do it?
It is a passive.
Nice.
Thank you, Dame Tiny.
So the 2 of you, Dame Tiny and the king, can add the 2 to your defense at the moment.
It also would give a healing to the primary attribute HP, but no one has been injured in the HP, which is probably not the best to use this now, but we have to protect the king.
I think as I ready myself behind this shield, I go, and this is why you're the first guardian of the throne. And I will continue readying and facing down these crabs.
Now, I will note this is a passive, which means I would imagine it means I still have an action to do, since that is one of my 2 passives. And if this is the case, I hope you don't mind, but I'm just going to say, everyone, these crabs are dangerous. They might hurt us, but together with friendship and to loyalty to the king, we can overcome anything. I know this. My friends, together. And I will make this rallying howl like this. Like this?
I dive for cover and look up at the sky because I'm expecting to get eaten by an owl.
It's okay.
There's an owl. We're in trouble.
They're doing some sort of song. I think a little song number. I think it's
coming from Tidy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Brother Chris, rise, for the first guardian has your back.
Okay, great.
Everyone gets an extra D. Everyone is in. I hope that you are inspired by my ululation. Everyone here will be gaining a one. This is what it is. It is a rallying ululation, and everyone will be getting an extra 1d6 to all of your checks until my next turn.
That's fantastic. So as soon as Dame Tiny finishes the ululation, yep, we see the two crabs hopping and dancing, almost as if the stone that they are standing on is like burning their feet. And then we see like a blue light kind of emanate from the ground up and surround them. And their defense is raised as they take a defensive stance for their tempo for this turn. Yep.
Oh,
And
no.
now it's somebody else's turn.
Can I ask?
You always can.
Oh my god! Thank you. Hold on. We can just do it like throw out an attacker spell or perk. Like we can do any of them at this point in time. Are they like the same, or perks are at a specific time?
Perks have to be on your turn, but they're free. Don't take up an action. But spells and attacks do take up an action.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
The rallying howl was also a perk. Just note it for later.
I think I have I'm just checking the Roll20. I think there is a cheat sheet that will show you kind of the, what you can use. I'm just checking right now if the cheat sheet has it. It might not.
Yeah,
it does.
Have all of it.
It doesn't. It does have the like what you can do in combat, and then the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there.
Yes,
I love to. Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're
I love that
welcome.
with the rainbow dice.
but-
Thank you. Okay.
Are you saying, just to make sure, that a perk is a free action? Are you saying?
Yes. I believe signatures and perks are both free actions.
It doesn't
I
list
see.
it as one of the things that you can do specifically. So I'm assuming it goes under interact or like do something with the scene and use one of your passives.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what order we do them in. We don't have to
No.
like attack in the
Nope.
perk. Okay.
You
Sick.
can do it in whatever order.
Okay.
But
I
you
would.
cannot split up your move, because if
Right.
I just want to note if my perk is which is only once per scene, that's that one there, is not an action, then I actually can hit one of them, or try at least. Just want to note.
Yeah, it's not. If you go to in the core book on page 16, it has a little box and it says do signature/perks use actions. No, unless specified, all perk can be used at will, and they're only limited by the refresh cost, which is like you can only do it once per short rest. and
Yep.
per
Yes, I
once per
see.
rest.
Oh, if that is the case, I hope you don't mind. I would like to, excuse me, is it all right, since I do have an action, I've only made one, the actions are moving. I would like to say, you, crab, I call out you, and I would like to hit
You
it.
look so good, and yes, you can definitely try to hit the crab. Because we're rewinding a little bit. I think this technically would have happened before I rose my defense 3, right?
Oh, well,
Because it's in your turn.
technically, yes,
Yes,
but,
technically
you know.
yes. But while we're
Technically.
talking about it, just so that you guys have it in your head, your abilities that need short rests to do, it's different from D&D. You can have up to 3, but they must be an hour long each.
I like to think
per
of it as
day.
when we have a campfire and
Exactly.
have a nice
Exactly.
lunch.
But I'm just saying you get 3 of those per session or per bit, and they have to be an hour each. Okay. Anyway. All right. So attack me. Roll.
Look, you
Oh, no,
mud
crab.
crab. I have been to all of these small towns, and you're quite dangerous. I'm going to make this roll. It is a 1d12. Oh no.
It's a crack.
How many d6s? Just wait a minute. This is for a basic check, no? That's no. I just want to do a regular attack, and my attack is a d12.
This would be a dual mode. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, I have a very large, well, tiny for me. D12.
It's not gonna get old. I love it.
I know. So D6s. The D6s are primary dice. Is this correct?
Yes.
Yeah, for your melee, I believe. For you.
Is this for
specifically.
weapon attack?
Yep.
I just went
Or is this a
basic.
spell?
This
It's
is a weapon
basic
attack.
weapon attack.
Then you'd click dual mode.
Yep.
Dual mode. Oh, thank you very much.
You're
This is,
entering into a duel.
Pick. Thank you very much. You, mud crab, you are not going to hurt any of our friends. Modifier bonus. I don't think I have one. Yes. No. No modifier bonus. No boons. No banes. It's fine. Bonus dice. None of them.
Nope.
But I do have to do my primary dice. Wait. it is my
So
rolls of
attacks are done with a
spell,
Yep.
which is D12 plus primary, which.
Well, wait. This
it's
is
not
a regular
space to put
attack,
it in
right?
there. Yes.
Yeah, D12 plus primary would be, I assume it would be whatever your stat is in primary, that number.
Well,
That'd be
Okay,
D12.
so it says,
Yeah.
with the where in the macro can I put it? It says first is a weapon die size. I put that in there. Then modifier bonus, which is nothing, right? The number
Modifier
of
bonus would be,
nothing.
your modifier bonus would be your primary stat, which is 4. I mean, I don't know if it's 4, but for me it's 4.
It is also 4 for me. All right, so just put that as a base number. I see. All right.
Yes.
I will do this. Thank you. We're just working out this moment and in that place, and then. At any yes, okay, I do this now.
It does say it's a single roll for both your hit and damage. So
Yes.
if you hit, we
I'd say I
use
have to
that
do
same amount. Yeah, oh, perfect. Mwah.
Let's see. Okay, then. Well, I hope this works out like this. So, no bonus die, correct?
That's correct.
I think you gave yourself a bonus die, didn't you? You gave, or was it
It
just
was for
everyone else the
defense,
one
I
D6?
thought.
Everyone else.
Oh.
Yeah.
There is no option not to have a bonus die in the macro.
If you just
You
choose
just
0,
zero,
if you
yep.
chose the number
No.
previously, so previously you said
Okay,
number
yes.
of bonus dice. If that's 0, then you can
Nice.
just
Yes,
click through. Yeah.
So I do 6 damage if that's all right. Dice results 2.
How do you kill it?
Oh,
The tiny
I
crab.
see. Oh, it's a tiny one.
Yep.
Well, so I have rushed across the battlefield. You know, stopped, makes
Mm-hmm.
the heart of the shield to my good friend. That means to my king, my liege, not my good friend. You know, this is the king. And then with my very large sword, it can hit from very far, you know, and then I swing with this great mightiness, and my ponytail whips around, and my hair also bounces in this very great fixation of polygons and this. And with this large shield strike, I say, no, you crab, you will not do anything to my king. And then the sword goes, and there's like a big flash of light, you know,
Yeah.
as the crab slices in half, and you can see the two halves of this crab.
And then
Also, no
we-
blood, anything like this. No,
Yeah, no
just light.
blood, but we do for some reason the crab starts to like flash in like white and then back to its normal color. Then you hear this, and then it fades from existence as you defeat it.
All right, we can do this, I say.
Fantastic, Dame Tiny.
Oh no, it went invisible.
I think he's gone. I think he's gone. It's okay.
Royal Lifekeeper, he's dead.
You dead?
We've defeated him.
Oh, excellent. Great job, King.
Yep, very nice job. Very good. We're very proud.
But I did that. Oh.
However,
we're very
I
proud,
would not.
King.
I cannot take the glory for our guardian of the throne. This was all Dame Tiny. Please.
No, it's
Oh.
all right. Everything to the glory of the king. It's true. We give you the credit. It's all right.
King is only as strong as
did
his
it?
subjects.
So making a strange blue thing on the last crab is a strange blue thing on it. What does that mean?
yes,
Or is it
now
the big
is
badness?
the moment where we see this crab the crab that's left, that is slightly larger, ornery crab, will begin doing the little dance, and then the blue emanation comes up from the ground and surrounds him, and then we hear the shring, and then the defense up 3. It is now somebody else's turn, so I believe that is either Brother Chris or Bad.
I'm just gonna assume that Brother Crisp is like shaking and like curled up
Trembling.
on the ground,
Absolutely
trembling behind me.
terrified.
No.
After the owl incident,
love
I
him.
think Brother Crisp is in shambles. So I'm gonna have. I think. Way to go,
Do not
Dame
worry,
Tiny.
Brother Chris. We will not let the hour take you again.
Okay, I won't.
The best part is you've
was
been
no
traveling together for I don't know how long, and so the idea
some
that
time.
it gets him every time is hilarious to me.
Every time.
Yeah.
I did this before. It's okay.
What is
It's
happening?
instinctual.
Remember the time at that bar where there was a real owl?
He's like, an owl has been following us. I'm telling you, no one will believe me, but he's been following us.
No one will believe me.
I saw
There's
him
a
in the
giant
tree.
enemy owl around. You guys don't
That's right.
understand.
That's right.
I do the thing where I'm like standing completely still like a mouse does with like wide-eyed, but he's vibrating. Just-
Yeah.
Just trembling. Okay, so does that mean that you are not taking a turn at the second? You can't technically pass.
I was
but-
gonna say I was gonna just kind of take my turn next while Crisp trembles. I imagine everything that Bad does is like Sailor Moon. Like she's
Yes.
like, I'm gonna cast, and it's like there's a spotlight. It starts to slow down.
Yeah.
And she's like, things are about to get bad.
Yeah.
And then she casts.
I just want close-ups. I just want like you know, that kind of like.
I agree. We need close-ups, and from this moment forward, I'm going to ask you all what your JRPG casting or ability looks like as you do this, because you would have an animation, right? You would have a very particular animation, and every once in a while, I expect those battle chatter lines that happen when you're playing a JRPG, like, you know, don't give up, you know.
I'm gonna work on this.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
You have my faith, Grand Vizier Bad.
Exactly. That's perfect. Okay, so Bad goes, things are about to get bad, and what does she do?
She's gonna cast chains. She's gonna cast chains on the big crab, which applies rooted to the crab.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
And you're gonna tell me how I do that.
No,
Yes,
so
I will tell you how you do this.
go
Thank you
ahead.
so much.
Make room for the
I'll let you
king.
have Luxie's character sheet up.
Nice.
You would do, your stat is, this would be a field cast, so click field cast.
Okay.
And it would count as a shadow, it'd just be your shadow as your main stat. So you do shadow, so it'd be 8.
So I roll 8. So how many d6s for field cast? Is that 4?
8 d6s.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it adds your 2 sets together, and for this casting, it'll be shadow and shadow twice.
Okay. And then there's no boons or banes,
Was
correct?
it? I'm afraid that's not true.
Oh,
Getting
actually,
extra dice from
yes.
me because
You
I
get extra dice from-
ululated.
That's right.
Yeah, she'd get 9 actually.
One more
If you just
D6
cancel
for
out
me.
and click it again.
Thank you. Okay.
My
got
ululation is
9.
very inspiring, except for maybe for some people who get nervous and think it's an owl again.
And no spell damage dice.
No, this is just rooting it in place, yeah.
Perfect.
Ooh, that's ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Make
This is more of
success.
a negotiation. What does this mean? Because there's no damage anyway, so what does...
Can I imagine what I think it does?
Yes, please.
Perfect. I think that like as I come out of my magical glow, there's like a transformation, the sparkles start to fade. I can see that the crab's legs are like half ensnared in the ground. So he's had a wider range of motion still, but he can't fully move. I feel like he's like half. He's got like a claw out.
Yes, I love that. Especially because he was dancing, right? Like he's
dancing.
aggressive.
And I've noted those moves down. That was a good one. For later when I'm, you know how everybody's like slowly doing this in the background? Like sometimes I'm just like,
Yes.
like there's a little dance move.
Turn to the camera.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like none of the other characters acknowledge the
Yeah, she's the one that's
footfall.
always like, so good.
Okay. And so then I can do
The
I
battle stance troop. It's perfect.
so then I can use a perk.
Yes, you can. Yes, you may.
Okay. I would love to like reach over because have we all been knocked back into like basically a line now?
No.
Does you-
So Dame Tiny was knocked back and then moved forward.
Move forward.
Yep.
Okay. So is Queen the king is next to me then?
No,
'Cause you were knocked
the
back?
king's in front of you. So you and
Oh, I
Brother
thought you got
Chris are in
knocked
the
back.
back
Okay.
row, and then the king and Dame Tiny are in the front row.
I didn't know if he got knocked back at the beginning. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm gonna imbue the king's sword with my elemental infusion.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The king looks very excited about that. Okay, what does this look like? Because this is a different move, right? So you have to have a totally.
Yeah. I think after my like one big cast, then I'm putting my hands together. I'm gonna touch the king's back. I feel
Okay.
like it's like a gentle touch. We're having a prayer moment. Like it's like a, and then
I plant my sword down in the ground for
and it
Yes.
starts to glow. The real question is there like something I should know about you? Like, do you have like a perk that would like,
Would
are you
benefit
Fire,
this?
Frost, or Storm? Like, is there something that you feel like your character is using more often? Because I feel like I'd be more
I
fun
think
to be
it'd
like
be radiant. I think
radiant. Okay,
everything
because I
do
can
is
He is
choose
a king.
Fire, Frost, or Storm for your
Oh,
elemental
okay.
damage.
In that case, I think the next closest would be like Storm, I think.
Storm?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see
Okay, so
Storm.
I'm gonna put my hands on your back and be like, a big storm's coming! And then like there's like lightning and a
What?
thundercloud around your head, and then you've got a really, it's fine. And then your sword is now imbued with the with what is it? Your next hit this round deals class dice extra for elemental damage for storm.
Oh, wow.
So that'd
Okay.
be 4d6 extra storm damage. As I pull the sword out of the ground, lightning comes off of it, and I go, "Thank you, Grand Vizier Bad," as I turn
course.
back to place the crab.
It is now my turn. Although I am rooted.
Technically.
It is technically my turn. I do believe I can still make an attack here.
I think you have to, if they
I
have
actually,
range.
I actually cannot. If this route is, even if it's like half, I can't even get up into the next zone, because I was in the back. So well done.
If I charge up.
Yep. So I will actually move one space forward to where the other crab was, so that I may engage.
Oh,
and we'll say that
hello.
that is my move. Well done. Well done, Bad. Okay, Brother Crisps, that's you.
Oh no.
You got this.
You can do
do
it.
anything.
I can do anything?
Yeah,
I
within
attempt
reason.
to turn into an owl. Close my eyes and think really hard. Oh, I can't turn it. Okay. Maybe I just help the king.
A great idea. That's a good idea. I'm
Okay.
like scooting you in front of me. I'm like, you got this.
Yeah. As you do so, I'm like turning the staff in the air in front of me and closing my eyes. The staff begins to glow. The sun above us like widens a little bit and the area gets a little brighter. This enormous amount of like sun rays is pulled into the staff, and but Brother Crisps is got his eyes closed and he's very small. Is it working? I can't tell.
Oh my
there's
God! I'm
An
sorry.
insane amount of energy is coalescing around Brother Crisps as the literal god C4 shines divine bright sunlight onto him, and I anoint King Glenwyn, his name. And I say,
I hope this helps, King Glenwyn.
and then I just
Your ability is, I hope this helps. Hope this helps.
this is my weakest spell,
Oh, wow.
and I touch it. I touch the tip of my staff to King Glenwyn's butt. And
Love is a circle.
your next attack or support spell gains +2 dice. No idea what it means, but there you go. You get +2 dice. It's your next attack.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
I'm hoping
Thank you,
he
yes.
is now buffed beyond belief and just gets
I
to
think-
annihilate
yeah, I
something
think-
in one shot.
I think so. Okay, I am going to come in then, and now I'm going to go ahead and make my attack. Oh, it saves everything from last time.
Oh, but isn't this not a new round? Are we not safe? No? Oh,
Well, it alternates until the combat's over.
oh, I see.
Yeah, so you guys went, and now it's my turn. Okay. Yikes. Mixed success. The spell only deals half damage. Oh, okay. Oh, so I do no damage to you. Amazing.
I think this actually would be the new
I think
round
you-
because you alternate. Everyone takes one turn, and we make the new round. So our crab starts the next turn.
Wait, what? That's what I was...
Yes. No, because well, each character normally takes one turn per round.
Uh-huh.
We all had the turn, which makes this a new round.
Right.
And the crab takes it, which means we all get to go, and he gets no more turns for the second round.
Is
Oh.
that how it works?
Wait, really? Is that actually how it works? I thought it
Is that?
I thought it alternates. Period. Like it's a new round,
Yes.
technically, yeah. But like I still get to go.
So at the top is a new round, yes. It says if the side has more bodies, alternate as long as possible, since
Yeah.
the larger side finishes the round with the extras.
Oh, right.
yeah.
But no, that is true. But it would be the top
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
round, and I would go,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
went,
and so
yeah,
you
and now it's your guys'
all get
turn.
to go
Yeah,
now.
now you, yeah. Sorry, I didn't understand what you were saying. Yes.
So sorry. I look at the king and I say, "You are the king. You've always been the once and the future king. You've got this."
Thank you, Dame Tiny. I would not be here without you and all of you as I turn to my subjects behind me, Grand Vizier Bad and the royal life keeper, Brother Crisps. And I'll turn back to the crab let me show you that you have a true king. And I'll charge towards the crab.
I can't believe this.
And
Okay, yeah.
slam this sword into the crab with a ridiculous amount of buffs on me right now. Okay.
A bonus
So
from this
it
one.
would be... Yeah, so I get...
Yeah, you have 3 bonuses on you right now. This is amazing.
It's wild. Okay.
I mean, all hail the king, I suppose.
No boons, no banes. Okay, range increase. Bonus die. Okay, I have the bonus die from you. And that's a d6. And I got 4 bonus die from... oh my god. I don't think I'm probably going to have as many bonuses as we currently have. Okay. It would be 4 plus 1. It would be 7 d6s, but only... was able to add 6. Okay, I'm going to change that later.
Yeah, you're definitely going to need to.
Damn, I missed. I'm going to use a hero point.
Yep.
Because we all get to start with 1. Too many people help me out here. As a king, I can't let my people down. I'm going to spend... Actually, can I spend for a reroll? How
The
does,
stress was too much. You like stumble a little bit.
You were like,
Stumble a little bit.
Pressure. Sort of pressure.
Can I reroll for a hero point, or is that 2?
Yes,
How much does a
yes.
reroll cost?
Yep.
Okay.
If you fail, you may reroll a single die once more, but on a second failure, you might suffer an effect, assuming, depending on the spell or whatever it is that you're doing.
Okay. In that case, there's a single die, so I'll reroll the initial 1d6 that caused me to fail.
Okay.
I'll use this.
If it's easier for you to... Nice.
Okay, cool. 3.
Nice.
So that'd be... I deal 3, 8, 10, 11, 13,
Sorry.
14, 16 points of damage.
How do
some
you-
of that is lightning, some of that is sunlight.
Okay,
some
well,
of
first
that
of
is
all,
just
we
power
need
friendship.
we need like what this looks like, because you've got to have a JRPG attack, and
Yeah.
then also how do you kill it?
I think you see this croakin is the name of these species, this frog people, with this sword crackling with lightning, with a sheen of almost like sunlight coming off of it, and this almost like determined look on their faces. They're side to side with Dame Tiny, and King Glenwyn charges forward, and as they strike down, the complete silence as the sword connects with the crab, and then all of a sudden a lightning strike from the sky slams down into the sword and into the crab beneath it. And then as I raise my sword,
It's crazy.
I sheath it behind me and go, and that is why you do not mess with the people of Airwick. And
Whoa.
We knew you could do it.
Wow. We almost died.
Thank you.
And we see
I would not have been
the
able to do it without all of you.
we level up. Like a true JRPG, we hear the and the crab flashes and disappears from the screen, and you guys get a level. Oh! Now, I mean, you're level 3 at the moment, but the experience that you would have gotten from these crabs is enough to bring you to the next level. But it's easy because you just select 2 things, and then we can continue on. Yeah, so
Sure,
it's,
that
yeah.
sounds easy
Brad's
to you.
face as he was like, "What?" Like it was D&D. Don't worry, babe.
Yeah.
It's just you just pick 2 things and you're good to go.
I think you're underestimating how smart I am. Overestimating how smart I am. There
I
you
have
go.
fought many mud crabs in this, what do you call it, is a Morrowind, and they're very dangerous. You're just walking along the coast, and then boom, mud crabs everywhere. It's terrible. It's a little bit,
I was
worrisome.
really
It's a bit
scared.
trauma.
When
Here, I dig into my pack and I just start handing out cheese to everyone. We're gonna eat this. Here you go.
Thank you. I'm actually.
Thank you, Brother Chris.
Yeah, I can't do
Yeah.
milk, but thank you.
Go ahead. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, it's I
Can't do
can't. No.
Oh, you can.
If you wish, I have
you go.
some fish.
There's some cheese here.
Yeah, sure.
Branded
Yeah.
in. Yes.
There you go,
yes,
Dave
yes.
Tidy. Go on, just
I
grab.
hand over some. I think it was like I think it's probably just canned tuna. Here's some canned tuna. Branded
Tuna
in.
and
Canned
fish is what we're
tuna.
handing out right now. I mean, tuna and cheese.
Wow.
What a combo.
oh my
Perfect.
god.
Thank you.
While everyone is leveling up, I would like to vamp. I would like to use a special ability I have as a dwarf called the Giant Sight, well, once per scene, and this still is a scene, I would like to ask the Herald, who, it's just like a strange concept, the Herald, what outcome feels most likely here? I'm thinking about, I want to find an omen because we are on a quest, an important quest, to find something very important. The king's sword for the king, obviously. And I think this is a moment as we are feeling more empowered, and I would like to I don't actually know any giant songs, but I hope I would find one at some point. So I sometimes just sing them a little bit anyway, even though I don't know any yet. Okay. Hoping I can get some sort of insight, some sort of omen about this king's sword that we're about to find. It's not actually a giant song yet, but I'll learn one.
Do you have to roll or do anything for this? Or do I just, is this just a passive?
I just ask you.
Okay, perfect.
I just ask you.
Then what I say to you is you will find exactly what you are looking for.
All right. Okay. Your Majesty, I have sung out the song of the peoples, my peoples, the giants, and the omen has told me, I saw there was like an owl that was in the air, and it told me, don't worry about it, Berserk Crisp, it told me that you would find exactly what you are looking for.
Thank goodness. You've all been with me on this journey for who knows how long, and we're finally near the end, and I just want you all to know that the kingdom of New Erwick has you to thank for the rightful king returning to the throne. And I have you to thank myself, and I'll take a knee in front of all three of you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I'm just jotting everything you say down. And I'll thank you.
I'm looking at Brad. I have a confused look across my face.
Very nice. That was well spoken. Very well spoken, King.
Thank you.
What do you do
Are we all
now?
rested? I think we are close by.
Do we push forward, or do we have some cookies?
I think we should push forward. We do not know if there will be more crabs coming. Last thing we need is reinforcements arriving while we are.
Yeah, we should
have our guard down.
Yes. All right, I'm ready.
So to be clear,
If you are.
we are not resting. We're just immediately moving forward into the night. Okay. Okay, so you walk maybe 2 feet and then...
Yes.
Ready yourselves.
Ready yourselves, and we are immediately in the next bit of combat. However, you will notice, because we are on the beach, kind of on the south side of Erwick, and you guys have been. How long have you been traveling down here? How long did it take? Where did you even know where you came from?
In this era
King?
Specifically, or
Yeah, or like how long did it take you to get down here? Because this is a kind of relatively
This is coastal, right?
Yeah, here, I can actually put the map up here for us, and we can get a little bit of info about where you guys came from. Okay, and everybody should see that now, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
So I can't speak for Brother Crisp and Grand Vizier Bad as King Glenwyn calls her, but I think we agreed on Sandrise, right? Same troop.
Yes, I believe that's correct. Yes, Sandrise. It's a very nice little town. Nothing really exciting happens there, but every once in a while something exciting happens.
Okay.
I was bored in the Bergton Woods, but I'm from Church Trust.
Right here, so this should allow me to ping. Yeah, okay, you can see it on the stream. Awesome. Let me hide the rules actually so that you guys can see the map. Okay, are you able to also ping individually, you guys? Are you allowed to ping for everyone?
Can you see that?
Yeah, why doesn't everybody ping where they're from? Nice. Okay, that comes up beautifully. Ah! So Brother Chris said he was from the woods here, and then you were from the church? Where?
Yeah, Church Trust at the south.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I see, which is down here. Nice.
Yeah, then my friend Bad came and told me to go with her, so I did.
Yeah, I was over in tow. but like with a W and not with an E. And that's where my full litter was born, but we're kind of from all over because you know we're cats, so there's like a lot of us. But I was just stumbling through the woods and I picked up old Crisp. They would look kind of lost.
And how long have you all been traveling together?
Yes, where are we right now?
Yeah.
And then we can just like
So
guesstimate.
I'll ping here. You're down here.
Oh, we're far away.
You're very far away. Yeah.
That's scary.
Where are you? Where are we?
All the way in the bottom right-hand corner of the map.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Right. I guess it's
Yep.
very far.
Yep.
Oh, down there. Okay, yeah. Ooh,
Yes, well, it's a broken everything with some bones
Yep.
everywhere.
yeah.
Shipwreck
What would that be?
bones. Yeah.
Right.
Does that sound like a couple months? How long would does travel take?
It's weird because it's a JRPG and you never know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
It's very long.
it's been
We're
a while.
blinking.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
long fade and then we're there.
Yeah. But
A few months.
a few months. Okay, I was just curious as to kind of like what the dynamic is between you all and how long you've been traveling together. Okay, interesting. Okay, so and you're here. So wait, the order of who met whom is the king and Dame Tiny, right? And then how did
just tiny?
Tiny how did Tiny and the king how did you two run into Brother Crisps and Bad?
I had convinced Dame Tiny that it was my destiny. It was my throne, and it had been taken from me, and we needed to do everything we can to return it to its rightful owner. For though the current king has beckoned in a time of peace, it has not beckoned in a time of prosperity, and I believe that's because they are not the true king. So I convinced Dame Tiny that we must go on a quest. There is a sword that only the true king can pull from the ground, and with that I'll be able to regain my title as king.
I think yes.
Sorry.
Yes,
Guys,
but
I have fleas.
I think the question was how we found the other people, and Bad. It's not like we found Bad. It's more like Bad found us.
Oh, I heard rumors. I heard rumors
Yes.
about a king, and I just so badly believe those rumors, and I met with you guys, and I just think the world of you, and so I brought Chris with me. Hey, Chris.
Hello.
And we have just been, I've just been doing a lot of personal aid work for the king to keep him in order. I have been jotting down the locations we've been going, and who we meet, and who they are.
We didn't actually invite you. We didn't actually invite you on the quest, you know?
Oh, that's not true, Dame. So I wrote it down right here. King Glenwyn said, please come with us. We would love to have you.
She was very helpful for us. I almost immediately gave her the title Grand Vizier Bad because all of her advice has been very useful.
You did immediately. You gave this title, like just very immediately. It was like right away after like one big conversation. Some so bad, like, oh, you're so great, the king.
She advised me to get the ale at the tavern, and it was good advice. The ale was
That
very
one
good.
sounds. Are we having a hard time? Do we feel jealous? Do you need something? I have a little snack in my bag if you're feeling.
No, I don't.
peckish.
I don't feel jealous. I don't feel
Okay.
jealous.
Oh no, because you're very big and strong, Dame Tiny, and you can do anything you want.
And you're so. I'm so happy that you're here, just encouraging the king in all the ways, and
Of course.
writing everything down in the ways that you write things down, which sometimes is not the way I remember the things.
Well,
I'm
it's
so
hard.
glad my
I think it's
subjects get
hard.
along.
Yeah, I think it's hard when you hit your head so much with that very big sword of yours to remember things correctly.
I imagine something, not this exact conversation, but something like it is happening and the arguing is happening when we walk 2 feet and then immediately we hear the and the world kind of pixelates and kind of moves around in a swirl, and then all of a sudden we are now in combat, and before you is something you've never seen before. Rattle, would you please describe what they see? Do I have sound?
No.
Run for your
Oh, okay.
lives.
Sorry.
Run.
Yes.
Yes, you do. You will see what appears to be kind of in your peripheral vision movement kind of coming from all sides, of dirt on the ground, and it almost looks like something might be burrowing the way like gophers would or something. But as you focus in on it a little bit more, you'll notice that it's bones moving under the dirt, coming towards each other. And as they get closer to one another, they rise up and emerge and begin to connect to one another piece by piece. And the arms of this currently forming skeleton will reach behind himself and pull on a cloak, and a 5-foot skeleton stands before you, facing you.
So cool.
And now we have another encounter.
It's the undead.
Exactly.
We're going to die.
Which does mean you guys get to go first. Sorry.
Maybe they want to join us.
Sorry. You look so good. We didn't see her. We didn't see the cosplay. I don't see what's happening. Wait, you guys don't see M? I see M, but the stream doesn't see M either. What? Okay, hold on. This is crazy.
It just seems like PB
Because they can't see the undead. I thought someone died.
For nothing.
I'm sorry,
Well,
I didn't.
Besides M.
She looks fucking great. Okay, hold on.
I want to see the M.
Okay,
Yeah, I want to see them.
What-
We
what-
saw the beginnings
There!
of their makeup.
you guys might have to refresh your.
Refresh?
Yeah, those of you who cannot see M might just need to refresh your. Yeah. You're gonna see this happening because it's worth it though.
Refresh.
Oh
was
my
fine. That was-
God, you look so
that was
good,
still the
dude.
bones coming.
Oh
my
my
God.
god.
Yes,
Wow.
fantastic.
That's like a really cool looking skeleton. Can we?
I mean, I'm scared. I'm finding it hard to roleplay.
Okay, you guys go first.
Incredible.
Who's going first?
Me, I kissed the skeleton. I'm kidding.
Brother Chris.
I'm in love.
Christmas just bones.
No, I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Falling in love is scary. I'm completely still. I don't say a word. I'm just staring at the terrified creature, just hoping it doesn't see me.
I think it's looking right at you. It's looking at all of
then
you.
I die. I would like to reduce my HP to 0.
I'm so frightened.
That is what
I'll go
happens to
first.
me.
Yeah, go
I'll
for it.
first.
I mean,
again, I think
no one is surprised that the king.
Yeah, I think the king is very much like. It's. I think, from just how we roleplayed it, I think the king desperately tries to be like, "Hey, I'm a king, but I'm only here because of all of you guys." And all of you are like, "No, you're great, king. You're amazing, king." But the king goes, "Allow me to start and protect my subjects." As again, I will cast Halo. Again as an emanation. And try to get everyone at least somewhat protected. No boons, no banes, no spell damage. A full success. Let's go.
Nice.
Again, I raise my sword again. The exact same animation you saw last time. I raise my sword, it radiates to this holy glow. And then from the sky rains kind of dust particles of glowing radiance as they coat you. And all of you can increase your defense by 3. And when an enemy reduces that additional defense, they take 1d6 light damage. And then as my second action, I think I'll cast again. Actually, how do these zones work? Do I have to take a move action to get into melee with them, or are they already in melee?
No, they're already in melee at the start of the fight, and then I just kind of put you guys in kind of similar zones. So you and Tiny are up in the front, and then we have the other two in the back. Yep.
Okay. As I ready my sword, you see I'll use my signature ability, Runic Blade, as I run my webbed fingers, my webbed hands across the blade of the sword, and you see it slowly glow with more of that radiant energy. Runic Blade, imbue your weapon with shimmering sigils. Your next melee attack this round deals class dice plus primary attributes elemental damage of your choice and counts as magical. And I'm going to choose radiant damage as I encase this with radiant glowing damage, and I'll go and attack this terrifying hot skeleton. Let's see if I hit. This is a duel. Yep. Maybe 6. Bonus would be modifiers to 4. No beans. Doesn't change crit range. No bonus dice. It'd be 4d6.
Ooh.
Damn, I missed again. As you see, I slam my sword on it, misses you, slamming into the ground beside you. And you see this radiant light, I think almost glass, the point of contact on the beach beside you.
Yeah. I think too, we might even see, this skeleton bones rearrange itself magically to dodge this attack. And then and then maybe there's like a little laugh kind of from this, because it's JRPG and they will always have vocal sounds or something from the skeleton. Okay, that, however, does mean it is the skeleton's turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to... Oof, okay. I would like you to brace yourselves, y'all.
Or brace?
Oh,
God.
oh no.
I'm going to... No, we're not doing that yet.
Oh my God.
I'm not scared at all. Everything's
We're not
fine.
doing that yet. No, that's not scary, and I didn't intend it to be scary. I am going to use my ward sigil.
Nice.
So I can place a 2x2 ward that'll last until my next turn. Allies inside gain 1d6 to checks, and +1 defense. Enemies entering must roll mind plus world or be dazed.
So the way that we'll do this with zones is anyone coming in with melee is going to need to do that. And then casters or anybody that's staying back to do a spell can do that. That's very JRPG. I fucking love it. Do you do anything else?
And we have to be in the same zone. Okay.
Yep.
You have 2 actions.
Yep,
Yeah.
you have 2, and you also can use passives if you have any of those as well.
Yes. So can I also do an attack with my staff?
You may, if that's what you would like to do.
Okay, great.
And also, what does your staff look like? Because I was imagining you're just using an empty sheath, which is hysterical to me, but it can look like anything you want.
I think that what it is actually a piece of this ship.
Nice.
That has been, I don't know boat words, but the big wooden railing part around the edge, that because it is so old and kind of crumbling and decrepit at this point, you can tell it got broken off, as the ship was kind of starting to fall apart, and has been it's like haphazardly been shaped into what functionally is a staff, but you can tell that is not what his usual weapon of choice would be, if he had his way. This is definitely utilizing what's nearby,
what's available.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else that you do?
I think that is just it. I'm gonna do, the king came at me first, and that's what I'm going with.
All right. That's what. Okay. So what line of dialogue do we think we would hear from your character if, let's say, certain objects around the ship were to come to life to your aid?
Oh.
I think you would just hear a cackle.
Yeah.
You would just hear like a deep belly laugh if this skeleton still had a belly. So instead it sounds dry and rattling.
It's at this time, Brother Crisps and Bad, you will notice some driftwood behind you that kind of like rattles on the shipwreck, comes to life and forms two animated chairs
Oh, it's okay. They're just chairs.
behind you. They have sharp, pointy teeth, and they are definitely going.
Oh,
just
like
chairs.
not for us
And
to
he says
sit
the same
down?
thing. They're just chairs.
Oh, okay. It's okay, Chris. They look.
I was scared it was going to be something dangerous, like more skeleton.
They have teeth, Crisps.
We're going to die.
I'm gonna turn. Can I swivel me? I'm gonna put Crisps, and we're gonna turn around.
Yeah,
we face it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you may.
Now that we're all like back to back.
I will
Yeah.
also say that at this time, Tiny and the King, you will notice what appears to be an angry crab, but wearing a barrel. Because JRPG,
Oh,
and then
no.
also a coat that has teeth that comes to life, probably off of the body of a skeleton that's you can't see, is now floating and has teeth and is coming to attack you. So they have entered the fight.
Of course, the sword will be guarded by the undead. Ready yourselves.
Whose turn is it now?
For the king!
Mine.
I'm going to...
Don't all speak at once, my God.
I don't know how to play a healer. This is the first time ever in my life. I don't know how to not say I kill it with a sword. Okay.
Well, wait. I have
know
a
what to
question
do.
before
Yeah.
Tiny goes. How do features work?
Depends on
Yes.
the. Yep. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Drac.
Oh no, you're so good.
Because you've coded the macro. No. I love the excitement. Go for it, please.
Features, all of those basically your signatures, I believe. Yes, your signature. That's your signature and your limit break. The signature for you, which is no break and resonant focus, I think are just passive. You can just do. It has to be on your turn, but they don't take an action. You can just be like, I'm going to do this.
Yep.
And then now I'm going to take my 2 actions.
And then,
Okay.
I believe after 3 turns, you can use your limit break.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 3 full rounds, you can use a limit
Yep.
break. I will to say, because we all have jobs, which are like the equivalent of subclasses, we each have 2 types of limit breaks before combat, or if you want to, you leave it to PB. Maybe during combat, you have to decide which one you're going to use, because then you don't have access to the other one until you change it in a short rest.
It's kind of like, like when we get to our campsite and we do our short rests is also typically when you level up, by the way, because I don't want you guys panicking thinking you'll be leveling up after every combat. It's like you get 5,000 experience and then you can spend it on a level up at camp, but that you choose your loadout. So you'd be like, I want to select this limit break, which is also very JRPG. You'd be like, this is the
Okay.
one that I have. Very Legend of Dragoon, right? You pick your ability in and out of combat that you can use in combat. So
And actually, I believe limit breaks don't count as an action either. So if you wanted to
Yep,
do that,
you
you can
just
do a
get to
limit
do
break
it.
and then
Yep.
other attacks. But yeah. Does that
Okay,
answer
so
your
if I
question?
wanted to just like use a feature, I could be like, I'm going to use a feature and then I'm going
Yep.
to cast a spell.
Yep,
And
Yes.
the spells and the features aren't the same thing as the limit breaks.
that's right.
No. So
I'm going to get it.
Yeah. So the ones that says I put it so it is labeled limit break. So yours is cataclysm.
I see,
and
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
limit break.
Oh, of course.
And
Or
I
then
can use
event
class
horizon.
or the Voidwalker one. I can use either of those.
Yes. You can use either.
Okay, so then before Tiny goes, I think when I swivel Crisps around, I'm gonna like we're gonna see like a big glow, and then it's like I'm getting dressed, but I'm not. And I grab my staff.
I'm holographically getting dressed.
I'm holographically getting
Yeah.
dressed, except I just go, you are null and void, and and I'm gonna cast my Null Field, which is a wound in space, which is a shimmering distortion 2x2. I assume that we're 2x2.
Yeah.
And it's a square in size that swallows energy, so all damage and healing that passes through it is halved. And the field will last for 2 rounds. So basically, I'm just like worried about me and Crisp, so I'm gonna throw it up.
Really good.
That's incredible. Also,
I assume that means that when we try to damage them, that's also halved.
Yes.
yes.
Everything that happens in
Okay, okay,
healing
okay.
as well would be halved in here as well.
Okay.
Yep, you beholder cone zoned.
Yeah.
But also, I just think it's adorable that we have this very cute, fluffy kitten in magical girl outfit, and then you're casting this horrific void magic.
So
So JRPG, dude. Yeah. There's a character.
That's my Null Field. What
There's
do you
a character in Suikoden 2 that does this. Like, she's super adorable, and she's like, I've lost my pet. And you have to go on this whole quest to find her pet, and then it's this horrific, like, hamster monster that is like, yeah, it's crazy. I love it.
I would like to say, PB, it says it's shimmering. So
Okay.
I don't,
It's a
there's
shimmering
glitter
void.
there.
There's glitter.
Yeah.
It's just you being like, showering glitter.
I'm like into the camera, and then there's just a void in between us and the chairs.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
fantastic.
I'm gonna after that. I'm gonna pop it up and then be like, and I'm sending you to the abyss, and cast abyss on them. And see what we can
been
do.
bad. Like, get ready. Oh my god.
Time. Okay, so that's offensive. Deal 1d6 shadow damage.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is incredible. Do you want to do a field cast, or are you targeting one singular creature? So field cast, you can make an area.
Yeah, I would love to do both of them. That would be great.
Both of them.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I'm like helping Luxia with this. If you want to explain it as well, PV.
No, please go ahead. Also, I was just about to say, I didn't want to interrupt you, but I was just about to say, Drac actually made and coded the macros for us to use in Roll20, which is incredible. Thank you so much, Drac. But also, feel free to go ahead and explain the macro. Go for it.
Also, Drac made my character sheet, so thank you, Drac.
Thank you, Drac.
So I think this would probably be like a cone. So you'd spend an extra 2 spirit points for this to make it a cone. And then you'd click field cast. So click field cast. And then it would be 8 dice.
Okay.
And if you click through it, no boons, no banes. It should ask you for spell damage. The spell damage is 1d6.
Okay.
And everything else you can just click through.
Okay. Mixed success.
Oh, yeah, mixed success. So it would roll d6 and halves it down. So it'd be 1 damage.
Ooh, okay. Got it.
Well,
On
and then
both,
is it
one
actually
each,
0
right?
because it passes
both.
through the null field?
That's true. No,
So
we
it
halved
actually
them. It's
does
always
nothing.
rounded up. So it'd still be 1.
It'll
half
still
to
be
0.5,
1.
Okay.
but then rounds up to.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, but it's for each one, right? Because she spent
Each
more to
one, yeah, 'cause
cone it.
it's-
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, I got it.
Tiny notes this.
So, and I just took 1 damage, correct?
No, it
No,
was
these
for
are
the
the chairs.
chairs.
No,
The
I'm
chairs
fighting some
that
chairs
spawned.
behind
Just
you.
the
Yeah.
chairs. Okay.
Just the chairs.
actually,
Just making sure.
Actually, it'll be your choice, Luxie. Do you want it to be 1 damage, or do you want to give them exposed? Because of a mixed success, you choose the damage or the effect, and it gives the exposed effect, which I don't know
And what
it
does
does.
exposed do?
Yeah, I think you might have that.
I'm looking on the cheat sheet real quick. I do not see it. Hold. Search the
thing is
PDF.
when-
The next hit against the afflicted ignores defense. Oh my gosh! That's really good!
I want to expose them. Expose those chairs.
Yeah, so for those watching, the defense is that blue bar, right? So typically what has to happen is that that blue bar has to get down to 0 before the hit points start getting affected. So exposed means that the next hit on these guys immediately just ignores that and goes straight for their HP. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. I also am just going to screenshot the status effects, or they are alternatively on page 96. Okay. Okay, so now it is my turn. And I'm going to go as the coat first.
You can enter into our middle zone.
The animated coat spawned Yeah, we're in combat range along with the skeleton, who is I know you guys can see it on the screen, but we're not using the name yet for those listening.
Because we have like the 3 zones, right? If the coat moves into the middle zone, then none of us can go after the skeleton because the skeleton would be in their back zone.
That is true. And
Well,
I'm
we
going
weren't
to
just
do
in
that.
melee, so-
I was not smart enough to think of that on my own, but Troop so kindly gave that to me. So I am going to move forward into the middle zone.
The middle zone.
Yep. So, okay. So that means that our skeleton is back there visually. That just kind of helps. Okay, cool. So I'm going to attack you, King. Of course, I'm targeting you. Let's see. But I want to do dual mode. Let's see. 2. And I have been animated. All right. Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
My gosh. Okay. That is a hit. Tiny, do
Nice.
you activate and step in the way of the king yet again?
Let me see with this with my ability here. It says come here over ability. Where are you? This is my sanctuary. No, that's a different one. It's not the rallying cry. Defender's instinct.
Yep.
Well, we are in the same zone together. We're in the same square, so I'm going to intercept if you do not mind.
Yep, I do not mind at all. Now, remember, we didn't heal or rest. So,
But your defense refreshes at the end of the turn, so I think I should be fine for the moment. But I'm going to take those 7 bits of damage to my defense.
and what does this look like as you come in and block?
Well, I come in and I don't have a shield. I just have this giant sword, and this coat comes in, right? And I say, I sort of swoop in with my ponytail flapping in the wind. You know,
Physics,
dramatically.
yeah, JRPG physics.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
Right, and there are like streaks behind me. And I say, not my king. And I step right in and I get hit by this blow. In it, like it glances off my very strong armor. And I whip my hair and I say, now you're facing Tiny.
As that happens, you hear I almost like swivel around you, letting you take the blow as I reach a hand out, and my halo triggers as you took away the 3 defense that it gave Tiny, and a radiant burst erupts from a point of contact on Tiny and deals 1 point of damage to the coat as they immediately take damage.
Son of a... How do you kill it? I guess it just was...
As you see, you see, as Dame Tiny takes a blow, I point my sword at the coat and go, no one touches my subject without punishment, as this radiant burst erupts from point of contact. And it burns up the coat.
Yeah, so we hear shh, and it flashes and then disappears from existence.
And I would like to make a counter since I have been hit with... the one that hit me knows it's dead.
Yeah,
Don't
it
worry
died.
about it.
Counter would be
I'm
cool.
so happy.
Next time, I'm sorry.
Yes, it's fine. No, it's fine. I have a best plan. Oh, can I go?
I believe so. It's your turn. Or it's
all right.
the party 2.
I would like to go. Yeah, I'd like to go. So it says here in the rules that if you're going to leave the clash, we're in the clash zone right now, you can do this, but it will cause to suffer a follow from an enemy with reach to you. So I'm going to rush forward to this scary skeleton, which will get this, crab to
Barrel
follow
crab.
me. And I'm going to charge. Yes, a barrel crab. I'm going to charge right in, so I'm going to move into this enemy line. I'm moving in. There's a big move. I would like to
Wrong
note. You're right. We've known each other so long, much longer than
So long.
than you've known the cat bad. But okay, I'm going to rush in just rush in this way that you do. Very bold. And I think I want to make it known that I'm glowing and I'm glinting and I'm very shiny and it's very impressive and people will notice me, senpai, when I rush in this way and not notice other people who are always running around making big shiny faces and all this was so nice. So anyway, I'm going to make this... it's a battering ram perks I make. I'm going to move in this way so I can hit this barrel crab on my way to this scary skeleton. Just a little hit, I make a little hit with this one, for this one. It is only a little bit of hit on this crab. It is, what is it? It is a... making one attack, or makes this one attack, like this, so. If I do damage, it's only my what you call it, my dice. It's not too much. It's only little baby hit.
Okay.
If I hit it all, like a little baby hit. So damage dice.
I can't wait. I feel like you've built this up that it's going to be like 30 damage. And
this is not what we're waiting for. Waiting for the other thing.
Okay.
There's another thing we're waiting for. That's even better. Yeah. Okay, so
6.
I do the hit. 4 damage on the little crab barrel as I push through. So I charge through, and as I charge through to protect the king, moving into the enemy line, I slash with my big sword on this barrel crab, hopefully spinning the barrel around, and I'm going to charge right up into this very dangerous skeleton, right up in the face. And if I remember correctly, I don't remember, but I feel like someone who might be playing my character remembers that there's a ward up on the skeleton, and anyone who enters this ward has to take some sort of a roll, or else they become dazed. By the way, the barrel crab is exposed, by the way.
Thank you. And actually, it's funny that you say that because the barrel will break apart and then reveal another angry tiny crab underneath.
Oh, nice. Is it exposed? But as I charge it, because I'm going to be the good one, So I'm going to do the good thing, and I'm going to walk right into this trap that I do not know is there. What do I have to roll or be dazed?
Dazed is you can only take...
No, I have to roll something. Like,
what?
Yes, my dearest Rattle says I must make a roll because you have a special ability up.
Yep.
Mind and world.
Oh, those are really good for me.
That seems very sarcastic.
That'll be a basic check for this.
Yeah,
it's a basic check. And it's just there's 3d6s because, as I said, mind and world are not actually the best for me. And no boons, no banes. Oh no, I fail! Oh no!
Oh no!
So I charge forward.
Yeah, what does this look like as you get this status effect? Sorry.
You will not hurt the king! Impressive.
Yeah. What is
charge towards you?
Yeah. What does it look like when the ward goes off?
It's basically like a almost like a pulse of energy coming up from the ground.
Yes.
And so you can kind of see it like hit Tiny's feet, and then like these little, almost like lightning cracks going up her. In this really, really, really vibrant, very like thin but bright sparks of red.
Oh,
and
fantastic.
they're just going to shoot up immediately.
And then we probably see the skeleton do its little belly rattle laugh as you walk into the zone and get hit, Tiny. And then we see 2 yellow stars over Tiny's head circling around as they're kind of like standing there, rotating a little bit, but unable to move. This means...
And that will...
end
my turn because I only did one.
Yep.
I did one action. I can only do one, and my stars, my hair goes and then goes back down to normal, and I'm like, as I'm shocked.
Yes. Now this means that you can only take one action on your next turn as well, and it ends at the end of your next turn. Yep. Okay.
This is correct.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. It's a big night. I'm dazed. Oh no.
And I believe that it is now my turn again. Or our turn, rather, skeleton. You went already. I went and died as a coat, and I went as one of the chairs, so I'll go as the other chair.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Definitely am going to try to attack Brother Crisps here with this chomping chair.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can because you have those chairs. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Those secret chairs just jumped up from nowhere. I didn't even see them from behind.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
I don't
Your
think you
big
can
hair
either.
is always in the way.
Yeah,
You-
I
Oh,
can. I'm not rooted. I'm
No.
just
It's because your
exposed.
ego.
You can't attack me because I'm standing really still.
Oh, sweetheart.
It's only C movement.
Yeah,
Everyone
that's
knows this.
exactly right. Okay, so I'm coming in here and I'm gonna attack you. I'm sorry. Did I do that right?
I'm screaming, absolutely screaming.
Yes. Oh my god! Oh no! That's a critical
but don't
hit.
worry. Don't worry. Don't worry.
It's
Yeah, don't worry. It'll be
It's
fine.
halved. It's
Oh, that's
halved.
true. Wait,
Yeah.
does
Because
that work
of
on
my
a critical
field.
hit? It
Yeah,
must.
it works on all damage.
Yes,
damage and healing,
bitch,
yeah.
Let's go. Okay, so we see this chair try to leap over this glitter field and chomp down on Brother Chris. And it's this very loud, not balanced because it's a JRPG sound effect that goes as it like tries to bite down on Brother Chris. And we just see him flashing red as this critical damage is about to go through. And then it is half damage. What is
My
your
sprite does the thing.
Yeah.
The sprite does the thing where it like goes whoa, and it like completely like stars out. Like
Okay.
when Sonic
And then-
takes damage.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
exactly.
takes damage and coins fly out. And then
Traffic
again,
fall
I
out.
think King Glenwyn turns and snaps a finger and goes again, no one touches my subject without punishment. As, again, they took out the defense I gave everyone. It deals another 1 point of damage, which is halved, rounded up to 1.
And that means
onto
that
the
this
chair.
chair has taken 2 damage. So how do you kill it? Why is it always the king, bro?
That's what I'm saying.
That's the true king, of course.
And you see, again,
Holy
unconscious
shit,
as their
dude.
teeth chomp down on Brother Chris. The
Oh
kind
my
of
God.
radiant coating, I guess is the best way to put it, the aura
Mm-hmm.
shatters outwards and then burns up the chair from the
Oh,
mouth
so the
out.
chair just begins to burn, and then you just hear this. Oh, wait. You're also storm magic, right? We just decided that you kind of innately have that, or she's
I'm
blessing you
usually-
with that.
Yeah, she blessed me with that. Usually I'm radiant, but the next closest thing, usually when I'm not calling upon my rightful place on the throne, would be storm.
Okay. So then we see as it's kind of like burning up through the chair, we're going to hear this like thunderclap, and then all of a sudden the chair is going to splinter into 100 pieces and just fall to the ground and go, and then it fades from existence.
Oh. How much damage did I take? 5 or 6?
It's rounded up,
Oh,
be 6.
Wow.
so it'd be 6.
Okay. That really hurt.
And what's your defense? 7,
I got a
right?
band-aid.
My defense, I think it's 8 because I have +3 from the king.
Oh, that's
So
right.
it
Okay.
wouldn't take your HP out then. It would take
Yeah,
out your...
it only
so
takes
it
your
takes it
defense.
from defense
Yeah, it goes
first.
defense. It's
Defense and
basically your
then-
shield, and then once that's down to 0, then your
okay.
HP starts getting knocked. So you're good.
Right. Okay.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, now it is your turn. The hero's turn. Who wants to go?
I'm dazed.
Yep.
have
Well,
my
I think
turn.
it's still this round, right? So
Yeah.
wait, did everybody just go? I think that's the end of the round then.
Is
I
that true?
haven't
Is
gone
everyone-
yet.
Oh, you
Chris
haven't
hasn't
gone.
gone.
Chris,
No, Chris
it's your
hasn't
turn.
gone. He's just been bitten.
I got bitten.
You got chomped,
Do
brother.
you have a tetanus shot, Chris?
What the hell is that?
Oh, it's for... Oh, well, it's okay. We'll visit somebody after this.
I don't want to get shot. I just got bit.
Doctor?
Once I become king, universal healthcare will
Universal?
be a thing.
Universal healthcare?
He's got my vote.
Holy shit.
That's what cinched it. Not saving my
Oh,
life over and
that's
over
so
again.
good, dude. Listen, if you're a fan of JRPGs, you gotta just get this, have a
Yes.
bunch of friends over, have some drinks, and just play this fucking game.
How long do you stay dazed for? Is it forever or till the end of
Till
your...
the end of their next
My
turn.
next.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
okay.
So,
Okay, well then I will end that status on you. I think I can do that.
ooh!
Yeah. Okay. So I will look around and see that everyone's kind of moving except for Dave Tiny. And I think, oh,
I know what Dame Tiny's trying to do. Stay completely still. And then I look again and I go, oh no, they have the dazed condition. That's totally different.
Normally still.
Takes
She's
me
normally quite jiggly.
not moving at all. I have a 1 in mind, body, shadow, soul, and world, so this takes me a long time to figure out. And then I point my staff up to the sky and I say, C4 absolves you, and I bring it down, and a line of bright light runs across the ground and hits Dave Tiny, and I absolve you for
I absolve you.
I absolve you of days. 1 status on the target is removed, and you are immune to it until your next turn too.
Yes.
So good, Troop. I can't. For those just listening to the audio version, Troop is actually doing a very good, like, JRPG.
I hope
like,
someone gets
sprite
haste, so you
movement.
get to do the thing
Yes,
where you
you
get
get to
hasted and you go really fast.
Okay, so you remove the dazed condition
Remove
off
days
of Tiny.
and also make you immune to days for a turn.
Nice.
Thank you.
That
Now-
was crispy.
Was that a spell or an ability that you just got to do? Because
That's
you
a spell.
Okay, you have something else you may do this turn. Would you? Because you
Oh,
get
I
2.
do?
You get 2. Yep.
Yeah, I think so I could do my perks, is that right?
You can do your perks, but
That's
those
a
are
free,
actually
yeah.
separate from the
Free.
extra thing you
Yeah.
get. Yeah, those are
Wait,
free.
what's the other thing I could do?
You just get 2 like actions per turn. You can do 2
Yeah,
things.
Can I do
Like a
2
cheat
spells?
Shape attack.
Yeah,
Yeah?
Yes, you can.
I think so, right? Yeah.
I think so.
Oh.
I was like, yes, but then I just wanted to double check.
Yep.
Yeah, you can.
And
Anything
then
on the
got
list.
scared.
Yep, anything on the list.
I know how it feels to get scared.
Yeah.
All my stuff is healing and no one's hurt except for me, right?
You can heal yourself,
I mean,
probably.
Tiny's defense got knocked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys are... Oh, I see. Yeah, okay.
Sorry. I didn't mean to call you out there in front of Bad, but you know,
It's
you're
okay. You just did. You just called me
I
out
know,
right in
but,
front of Bad.
but your defense
It's
is
okay
down.
to feel weak sometimes.
it's true. Yeah.
Grand Vizier is right. So not everyone can be strong every single time. Sometimes you need to rely on your
Exactly,
friends.
King Glenwyn.
Like I rely on all of you.
I
Bad, you're
turn
so wise.
my staff in the air after casting the first spell, and then as the light hits Tiny, it grows around them, and they have like a shaft of light around them for a whole turn.
Oh wow.
I consecrate them, and you get
Ooh.
+3 defense, and negative effects that you would suffer are reduced by 1 die until your next turn.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Thank you. You're the cutest little mouse.
Don't thank me, thank the god of the sun, C4.
Yeah. The god of this. What'd you say? The god of the what?
The god of the sun.
The god of the sun.
Yeah, you know, like that big burning orb of gas, or whatever it is.
I can't see it right now. I only see this burning shaft of light around me at the moment. It's nice though. It's very sparkly.
That's C4.
Was this bad glitter in here?
And now I think it is the start of a new round, which means our skeleton can go or I can go. Who would like to go first?
I think I'll go first
Yeah.
if that's okay with
Yeah,
you.
of course. I mean, I am your summoned minions, aside from the crab who just got angry that their house was being
The
disturbed.
crab is just here for the love
The
of the
crab
game.
is just here for the love of the game, yeah.
That's fine. That's for the love of the game. They're like, oh, damn, they're scrapping. Let's get involved.
They're like, I was
This
sleeping.
is my house you're destroying. I was living in a barrel happily, okay? And that's actually exactly how I sound. I sound exactly like this when I talk. What are you doing in here?
Hey.
Okay, go ahead.
Are
So
you
sorry.
from the Bergton Woods too, Crab? 'Cause you sound like we might have the same accent. Stay away from the light. We're trying to purge the awful shadow skeleton creature.
It's just
The
Brother Chris talking to the
terrifying,
crab.
the terrifying shadow creature that is in front of us.
That has come to life.
I'm
I'm so
going
sorry.
to-
Rattle, please go ahead.
I'm gonna use my counter spell.
Oh
I've
boy.
never been so scared in my life.
Oh.
I thought this one was kind of fun because it's not a reaction that you do in the moment to a spell.
Oh.
It's more of a setup. So until my next turn, the next enemy spell within 5 squares fizzles unless the caster succeeds a mind and soul check.
Nice. Okay.
Oh.
So I'm sorry.
And I
Could you?
believe
Would
that
you mind
5
reading that again? You said how many squares? Because I'm translating into zones here.
Within 5 squares.
I think that's both zones then. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense. Because I was thinking like 2 is within your zone, and then anything beyond like 3 or more is probably both zones. So
Yeah.
okay, and we're gonna say that's across the whole field. So in standard, we are fighting this enemy in a JRPG combat on the screen. Like, what do we see as like? Because this spell has got to like cover the whole floor, the whole ship of the shipwreck
Yeah.
that you guys are on. What does
Yeah.
it look like?
It looks like a crackling wave that kind of emanates from my staff. I'm gonna slam it down and it just kind of goes whoosh, and it's covering everything within that range. And it's just like a blink and you'll miss it glow of light. And it is a like purple so dark that it's basically this black glow.
Nice.
And you'll see it almost like highlighting the edges of everything. So like the cracks within the floorboards, like the seams between where the walls are meeting the floors. And it's just almost like caulking, and it glows for a second as it pulsates out.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
oh no, please.
No. You.
And as I do that, it's another like head thrown back, very, very, very hearty laugh, which apologies everyone. I don't know if you can tell I'm sick. I'm not going to do it because I will have a coughing fit. Use your imagination.
We imagined it, and it was very good. It was really scary.
Very
It
scary.
was so scary.
That was really
So scary. Brad can
I'm
actually
standing
do
still
it.
again.
Brad, you're gonna do
Thank
it,
you.
right?
That's exactly
That
what
is
it sounds
exactly
like.
what it sounds like because it's
Yeah.
that
Right, it's like an
16-bit.
old pixelated.
Yeah.
JRPG.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Yeah.
And so you, as the player of this JRPG, would recognize that like color as being void magic. So now we know, because I mean, you're kind of not really controlling these characters, but in the JRPG you would be that. Oh no, this creature that you are fighting uses void magic, or used
That's
it.
my least
for this
favorite. I
spell.
say I'm dragging on
Yeah.
Bad's like coat or whatever. That's my least favorite magic because it's the opposite of the sun god.
Which is very funny because I think Bad casts void.
Bad casts it as well.
I think
Yeah.
so.
So you
Yeah.
both
Yep.
notice that. Well, Bad's I think has some glitter in it, but yeah.
The
So
glitter
you would,
it completely puts me off. But also, there was at some point Bad just probably said to me, "Don't worry, it's not shadow magic," and I just went, "Okay."
Okay, sure.
Okay.
It's got glitter. It can't be that bad. Okay, so
I mean,
now
really well.
it is your turn. It is the hero's turn. Who wants to go? It is the start of a new round, so I believe anyone
Yes.
can take.
I remained entirely motionless.
I can go. I'll go.
Okay, of course,
King
it's the king.
Glenwyn will go.
It's like everyone's quiet, and then the king's always like, "I'll do it. Get out of the way.
The king
It's me."
takes charge.
Yep.
It's the job of the king to lead the charge, and I will do exactly that. As I think I'm already in melee with this crab, right? Or it's in
No,
it's
you
in
were,
same zone as
but
me?
I pulled it with me. My ability.
Okay.
It followed with me, so now it is also in the enemy.
In the
flank at
enemy
moment.
zone.
Okay.
In the enemy back zone.
In that case, yeah, I'm gonna do that. In that case, I'm going to, I'm gonna take a move action to move up the zone, so that in melee with, I think I'm gonna be the skeleton. I'm gonna be side by side with Dame Tiny, and I say, Dame Tiny, on your left, as I charge forwards with my move action for the first action. And as I do, I'm going to use a perk called Mirror Image. And
Nice.
as I run, you see this radiant copy kind of, first is almost radiant aura over my body, and then it shifts out of me to make a radiant copy of me to my side. So I create a double, and then until my next turn, I gain a +2 to my defense, and the first strike against me automatically misses. So I move up here, I guess. There you go. And I now have even more defense. There you go. And then, as an action, because as a perk that's for free, I'm gonna strike the skeleton, as I say. Oh, what do I say? Oh, actually, I enter your zone, so I have to roll your thing first.
Yes, let's go.
I'm gonna do it first.
Oh wait, also,
love it.
I'm sorry. Did you just cast a spell just now?
That wasn't a spell. that was a perk.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought
So
we were in trouble
it's
for a second.
Mind and soul, right?
Yep.
Mind and soul? Okay.
I'm really good at mind and soul
Mine-
too.
I'm very good at mind and soul. Mine is a 3 in mind, a 5 in soul.
I'm really
Oh
good at
wow,
Mind and
okay.
Soul, too.
That's why
Not
he's
mine.
king.
It's not
Yeah,
mine.
that's why
It's
he's
not
king.
mine.
Do I have anything that will help me here? I don't think so. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if you had any buffs or anything. Woo!
Mixed success. I think I don't know actually. I think a mixed success is not a success, so I think I still get days.
Let me just
Maybe.
double check.
Or you succeed but with a cost, compromise, or setback. I don't know how that would actually work
The
in this
spell
case.
either deals half its damage or its effect, not both. But it only but it only casts an effect on you, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't do damage.
Yeah.
No, it's just be dazed if you.
I feel like half would be your days this turn, but not next one.
I agree with that. If we're cool
Yeah,
with
makes
that,
sense.
I
Yeah.
think that's fair. Cool.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
As I come into the zone, I suddenly stumble and then slam my sword into the ground to save myself. Oh, I understand. As I raise my sword, but I'm moving much slower than before.
And we see these animated 2 twin yellow stars moving around the king's head.
Question.
Yes, answer.
My ward sigil says that lasts until your next turn, not until the, end of your next turn.
Oh.
Does it have to
Everything else is-
specify?
I was going to say everything
end?
else is
It
usually
would
end
specify
of.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that language feels deliberate.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Okay.
say until the end.
Well, we've already done it.
enough.
So I'm going to say that
Okay.
it's too
Yeah,
late
we'll
now,
just give it
but
to that.
next time
Sorry.
we'll remember.
Sorry,
no, you're
I
good.
didn't catch it.
Well, I didn't either
you're
because
good.
most of the things I've looked at all say end of your next turn. So I
Yeah.
just assumed.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
bad. Okay, now
I like it.
it is my turn though. Now, I am going to lunge at, I believe, Bad as the crab, which means I have to go to the next zone. So I'm like, and I'm moving over. However, I do have a ranged ability, so I'm going to use it. And technically, I'm doing this because I believe that your cone. Wait, so how your thing that you cast, Bad? How long does that last? Is that still up?
It's 2 full rounds, so it'll end at the end of this
Okay,
round. I
awesome.
believe. Yeah.
Okay,
But
I don't.
but I believe you're coming from behind us, so I don't think you're going through. You're behind us. I think the null field is
perfect.
in front of the 2 squares in front of us.
Well,
Right. Yeah.
You could put it on literally on yourself, and it would still count.
If it's 2 squares, so it's like on
Yeah.
top of us.
Yeah, it'd
it's
be
your
on
zone.
your zone.
Yeah, it's your zone.
Okay.
So
It's our
yeah,
2
I
squares
think
that-
it
so
does.
We're just like in shiny
Yeah,
darkness.
you're in
Yeah,
shiny darkness,
basically.
and basically, if so, Chris can't see anything. He's like,
I'm
ah!
terrified right now.
Yeah.
Have we died?
shaking.
Are we dead?
Yeah, but you just see occasional glitter. You know, it's just kind of like
okay.
this haze
In
of void of
okay.
nothing. I kind of like if I'm imagining the JRPG screen, and I think you guys are just invisible, except every once in a while you see glitter. So it's almost like it's an invisibility spell. So this crab scuttles forward, takes a leap into the air, its little whip, and then kind of tries to land on top of you, and nothing happens. And then it goes back and it continues like its little sprite bouncing as it just sits there, unable to do any damage to you
That was
whatsoever.
rude.
And now it is the hero's turn. Who's going?
I was gonna go. I had a question though. I have something
sorry.
called.
Sorry to interrupt. You didn't.
Go
You
ahead.
didn't input the damage dice, PB. That's why it says 0. You didn't
Oh,
actually
I
choose
was
the
like,
damage
what?
dice.
Why did that
Oh,
that happen?
yeah.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on. It's because I switched to field cast here. Hold on, sorry. Number of boons.
Yeah, it'd probably be
I
dual
see.
modes because it's is it a spell attack or is
I
it
see.
a range?
It's ranged.
Yeah,
like
that's
as opposed-
ranged. That's why the crab can get them because the
Yeah.
crab's now in the clash zone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it'd be dual.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There we go. Oh, I did field cast again. Is that okay? And I just added the damage. Or should I do dual mode?
It would be dual mode.
Even
but
though
I
it's
don't think it would
ranged?
change anything. Yes.
Okay,
Because
okay.
dual mode it doesn't have to be melee. Yeah.
Okay. Then it is
Dual mode is basically
3.
if you're targeting one person versus you were targeting several people.
got
so it doesn't
it.
matter the actual distance. Yeah.
Okay. And
And
it's
it's gonna
D6.
fail for a third time.
Please fail for a third time because I think this thing's actually really strong. Okay, that is 11 damage, but it takes half.
But it's actually
half, so
half.
it's 6.
Yep.
So round it up.
Perfect.
Yep. That's the same
And
roll I got
then
last time.
again, once again, the king,
Yep.
even in his dazed condition, turns
No.
around and says, "No one touches my subjects without punishment, and will deal."
This is like our favorite voice line of the
One point of
JRPG.
damage
Absolutely.
again.
Dude, 1 point of damage is crazy. How do you kill it?
Again, this aura of radiant energy on Bad as it dissipates, it erupts into radiant bursts and burns up the crab.
Oh, we just see the crab like moving its like feet very quickly, and it's like, and then it fades from existence. Unbelievable! Oh.
I knew you could
So
do
good.
that. I'm so proud of you.
Wow. That was so impressive.
We're useless, Chris. We gotta get it
so
together.
useless. We gotta figure something out.
There is one chair remaining, and then of course our skeleton.
Okay, I was gonna say sorry before
Yeah.
the crab tried to touch me again. If I have I have a spell called Mark,
Yeah.
and it says the next hit against the target before your next turn ignores resistances and applies weaken.
Nice.
Can I cast that and then
Yes.
cast a spell and it will
Yes.
slay? I'm gonna cast
Slay.
Mark.
Yep. So, like, I'm imagining that you're like, we got to get our shit together to Brother Chris,
Yeah.
and then you target the chair because that's
yeah,
the one
yeah.
left.
I'm like,
yeah.
brother, I've got this, and then I'm like, your name is Mark, and then I'm gonna try
This
to
is
cast
a
Mark.
great
So
spell.
this is
Check this
so this is dual, right?
This would be a duel you're
Yep.
targeting them, yes.
Okay,
So
and
this is
then-
the one place that.
Does our no spells getting past trigger here?
Oh yeah, that's true. The counter spell, so you have to roll. Like, you have to roll against it, right?
Oh, yes, you
Or
do.
does it just get-
Yes,
what
you
she-
do.
against
Yep.
what Rattle
you're
put
the
out?
first spell. Yep.
Oh, okay. So what do I roll? Basic check.
Mind and soul.
Okay. So how do I know how many? Oh, do I just do my d6s for that?
Yeah, so you add how many? So you have your mind is a 1, I think, unless you changed it.
Mine is
Add
1
your
and soul is 4.
So then
That'd
you'd
be
have
5
5.
total.
Yep, 5 total dice
5
to
or
roll
6.
there. Yep.
And just be a basic check for this, yeah.
Okay.
Mix, what does that do? I don't know how mix works in this situation.
Yeah, me either. Well, because it does damage or the effect, but not both. But let's see. Could you read, Rattle, could you
Or
read
half
yours
effect,
again?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the next enemy spell within 5 squares fizzles unless the caster succeeds a mind plus soul check. If it
Okay, so it's
fizzles-
gone. Yeah, so
Yeah.
if it's not as full success, then
Yeah.
I think it doesn't work.
Yep.
Okay, so my mark doesn't go through.
You're like,
Oh, no.
your name is Mark. And then nothing happens.
And then I'm like, sorry, so it's not actually, so he's not Mark. You're about to go to the abyss, and then I'm gonna try again.
You're about like a warning. Like a
Whether or not your name is
prepare
Mark,
yourself.
prepare
You're about
yourself.
to go to the abyss.
Sorry,
It's
I
been
don't know.
bad.
Keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times.
It's about to get bad.
Prepare yourself.
Not
You're about to go to the abyss. Very calmly letting you know.
So I'm just gonna do another check
Yeah.
before I cast this, right?
No,
Okay, so-
no, because it's
No.
the next spell, and that was it. So you don't have to do it again. Yep.
Yeah.
So this
So
one
this
will
will be a-
just work.
This should be a battle cast for you.
Okay, so what do I do for weapon damage dice? What is that one?
So
for
it
me?
won't be dual mode, it'll be battle cast.
Oh, battle cast. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. And then, because basically battle cast is basically dual mode. It's the same
Okay.
thing, but there's a slight rule difference. And then you put the damage, which is 1d6, so 1.
Okay.
And it asks you for the damage dice size.
Got you.
D6. And everything else you can just click through. I don't think you don't have any boons or banes.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. But so it's actually 1.
Okay.
Yes, 'cause
1
you're
damage.
humming.
How do you kill it?
It's like through this, it's just like glitter. Like there's so much glitter, there's so much light, there's like hearts and stars. Like it's like, you know those scenes where like in an anime there's like, it's pink and hazy and somebody's in love, except they're dying.
And it's bubbles.
And it looks like that. Yeah, and it looks
That's
like
why
so
Brother
hazy.
Chris was like, being in love is scary.
He's been with me too long.
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
Yeah. And I just go, it is Mark! And then they shatter. And I'm like doing something like this, and then I do a twirl and they crumble.
And then we hear the and the chair fades from existence. Oh, I do believe. Is there anybody else this round?
I believe it's Rattles. Has Rattles already gone this round?
Rattle went this round.
Rattles went first.
So I do believe
Has Brother Chris gone?
brother.
Crisp and Tiny, I think, haven't gone.
Yeah.
I believe. Well, yes, because the effect was ended on Tiny, so Tiny does get
Oh,
a turn.
we're on a new round.
So that-
yeah, I have
No,
yeah,
we're in round
so,
2.
Yeah,
so
round
I
2.
haven't gone yet.
So both of you get to go before it becomes Rattle's turn again. So go ahead.
I've buffed Tiny twice, right? You
once-
have the
You got rid of my daze for last turn.
Oh, I
so
got-
this turn I
yeah.
don't have dazed.
and you're immune to it. And what else did I do to you?
That's. I think you gave us all a little bit of extra defense.
Oh yeah, you got extra defense. I'm gonna buff Tiny more. That's what I'm gonna do. Because
My little
I believe
Tiny gets
Tiny
big buffs.
can. I believe Tiny can end this in one strike. But I just. I really want you to kill the skeleton in one strike. I don't, but I do. I will give you the. Can I cast the same spell twice?
Yeah.
I actually
I
don't
can afford
know.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I don't see
doesn't
why
say
not.
anything
It does
about-
allow you to
yeah.
do spells twice. So yeah,
Okay.
I mean that's very
I-
JRPG as well.
I
Spam.
start turning the staff around in front of me, and the light glows again, and I close my eyes, and it brings all the light into the staff, and then I do it again, and it pulls even more light into the staff, and I double anoint you, which means your next attack or support spell gains +2 dice, but if I cast it twice, you get +4 dice on your next attack.
I think it
I
would
guess.
just be the next 2 attacks would have it, right?
Then I don't do that.
Yeah, sorry. Well, I mean, let's think about it. I don't think it would double the
I
effect,
don't know.
would
I
it?
don't know if I'm breaking the game or
Yeah,
not. I don't
yeah.
know what the
I
rules are,
think-
but I'm trying to break the game because I want
Well,
the skeleton to
I
be
know.
exploded.
I know, but I am thinking of
I'm really scared of it.
JRPG. If you cast the spell and then you cast it again, it just overwrites that what you've
That's
already
true.
done.
Yeah.
And that's typically how it is in a JRPG. So,
Okay. Very well. Then I
Except for
cast
healing.
Anoint
yep.
once, which will give you +2 dice on your next attack. And then I cast Radiance, which is it's the same spell basically. I just turn the staff around and more light comes into the staff, but it kind of creates all these strange patterns around where Dame Tiny is standing, and then these kind of sigils appear in the air, and then you heal for a d6, but I don't think you need it, right?
Need it.
But you do gain another die on your next attack. So does that make this a 3?
It does.
They're 2 separate spells
Yes.
to play at this point.
And that's it. You get +3 dice on your next attack or spell.
That's fantastic. And for these, you don't have to roll or do any battle casting, nothing. So,
Me?
yes, you. These are just abilities and
Support
perks.
spells.
Support
Other
spells.
Spells don't need any rolls.
Okay, so my only question
I
is,
don't
does
think I
this
have
zone
anything but
of
support.
does this zone of void spell do anything as you try to cast out of it?
I think just half damage, but they're not doing damaging spells.
Okay.
It does half heal. but
Yeah.
it's not.
Okay.
But the
Awesome.
heal isn't
I'm
doing
just
anything anyway.
Double, triple checking. Okay, cool.
So,
Okay. That means Tiny,
This
it
is
is your turn.
exclusively just to make Tiny as strong as
Yeah.
possible.
What you're noting is you're the perfect person to put in the null void. Just writing
Yeah,
that down.
yeah, that's what we're learning. Yeah.
Well, no, because if everyone starts getting hurt, then I can only heal them for half.
So true, so true.
It's just that no one needs healing right now. So
But you
I might
could
as
step
well
out
do
of the void into
Are
a
you
different
crazy?
zone. Yeah.
Are you out of your mind?
Sorry.
Out of the protection?
Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking.
By the way,
My bad.
Almost the entire. As soon as my hands are off of the staff, I'm like grabbing onto Bad's coat.
Like the cloak, like the bottom of my cloak, like a kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm powered up, you know,
Yeah.
very dangerous. And I use a brand, you know, we just leveled up and I got to take 2 new things and I took a new perk.
Nice.
And I'm going to use this new perk right now. With all of my dangerous violence just there under the edge and the surface. I take my sword and I put it down like this and I say, "Parlay! Parlay!" Scary bone person, I call for parlay.
What is this ability?
German.
This,
Luxie, do it again. I overtalked your joke.
I thought they were German.
I'm casting, I have the perk, it's not a cast, it's just a perk. It is the White Banner Truce. When I call for parlay in good face, which I am doing, hostile NPCs, this is a regular PC, but you can choose what you want to do, must roll soul and gods to keep fighting. If they fail, then hostilities must pause long enough to speak one truce or trade one demand.
Oh.
I love
It's a moment to have a
this.
conversation.
Okay.
the perfect skill for you, True.
Yeah, this is so good.
Like, yeah, for a second. I have something to say.
So go ahead and make skeleton. Go ahead and make your roll.
Or you can just choose to fail
Or you
it.
could choose
it's
to
just
fail.
just a pause. One pause.
Ooh, I'm trying to think how to phrase this. I think that this would be an automatic fail for Rattle, given his background. I think Parlay is recognized as a code that he would adhere to. And you're
As
just
was like
gonna see him absolutely freeze.
I like to imagine we're in like a special camera angle with each other. You know, it's a good background. And I say, I am Tiny, as protector of King Glenwyn. We've defeated all of your minions, and I do not want to harm you. We are only here not for you, but just for the King's sword. We are just here for the sword. If you could give us this sword, we will go on our way, and we will harm you no longer. This I swear, on my oath. As a, not knight, but, you know, as a honorable person. As, the, you know.
As the guardian to the throne, I say like not over your shoulder, I think into your shoulder.
She's not a knight.
As a guardian to the throne, yes. Yes. So, you, scary skeleton, who can control all inanimate objects, just, this is important, it's for a quest. It would mean a lot to the king if you would do that. It would be okay, and you know, if that's all right.
You think there's a king's sword here?
Yes. What the oracle said the king the king's sword's here, and so we're just trying to get it for the quest. It's important to the king.
That sword does not belong to a king.
But it's called the king's sword, so of course it's right.
What?
We came all the way here for it.
I think you might be wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong.
So it's,
Could you look again? Maybe did you read the label?
Yeah, try the label.
You think there's a label on the sword?
Yeah, like maybe on the
Yes.
back, like a tag, a little tag.
Yeah, there's a tag on it, probably.
Thanks,
Maker's mark. Did you just check?
I'm sorry, lad. you'll pry this sword from my, well, cold dead bones.
All right. I will go into the duel and attack.
Nice.
Do it with a little bit of sadness because look, some people are very talky, you know, some people over there behind me, and people find it very impressive when they do the talking thing, and so I thought maybe I could do the talking thing, and then people would also think I was like also impressive that way, but that's okay. I'm going to do the hitty thing instead.
Is he talking about us?
Nope,
I don't know.
I'm not talking about you. I never talk about you. Why
Who's behind us?
I'm terrified now looking behind us.
Oh, it's the chairs. It's the chairs because they had mouths.
Oh, the chairs got destroyed by the
We
void
killed
magic.
them!
The glitter magic.
High five.
No one can see it. It's just a puff of glitter.
Glitter.
Is our skeleton using a blade? Is it what we have with the blade, or is it breaker or lance?
I do not wield any kind of blade.
Oh,
The stuff, right?
stuff.
Yeah, I have like a very ramshackle, just kind of like piece of wood that's been shaped into a staff.
And do staffs count as lances? Is that what they count could drag?
Maybe
Because if so,
Arcana.
because I think I just want to make sure I don't get the penalty, for going up against the wrong one. Let's say I got this modifier bonus. I do get bonus dice. Does that just go under boons? Yeah.
You're doing a dual modes, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So this would actually count. So if you're doing dual mode, this would actually count as extra. So later on, you're going to get bonus dice. That would actually count as bonus damage. So it wouldn't count as a boon or bane. It'd be the next step where it says
Alright,
bonus dice.
Crit range module, same number of bonus dice. That is 3, just like that. Okay. And bonus die size d6s.
Oh!
Oh!
Critical hit.
Oh my
That's
god.
the power of C4.
Also, it's the power also of being. I'm like quite big. I'm just.
Wow. Okay, so for those listening, that was a critical hit doing 39 damage. Okay, so in it, it's a lot of damage. So I'm assuming, skeleton, that this is going to take you out. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so, but this is a JRPG video game, okay? So what happens is a cutscene, right? So what happens as you do this? Tell us what this looks like, Tiny.
I'm a little sad because I wanted to also show that I can also be like advising but.
I think you did. I think it was like it was a cutscene. Like you're in the middle of the fight, and then all of a sudden the health gets to a certain point, or the fight goes on to a certain and now dialogue, and then you guys had that parlay dialogue, and parlay was really smart, Tiny.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And so then, the skeleton would not relent,
Brad.
and so with that sort of determination on my face, I look back at the king, and
your hair
jump
blows
up high in the air, very high, and there's a lot of movement, stripes behind me, and I go, I will cut you down to size, and then from overhand, I go, and the sword goes this way, and I just go right down, slice through the skeleton, and the little light goes right through the little. Whoosh. It looks like the skeleton is same body, same way, but the light, like line light, and then I land.
You land, and it's
point.
dramatic, and there's like because this isn't a limit break, right? This is just a souped up ability. Okay, so this is a normal attack, but it still goes. We still hear the and the flashing of the skeleton. It's like and the fight technically ends.
I'm going to go take the sword. Hold it up.
Where is the sword? So now we are entering the cutscene. We're now in scene of the game. Where is the sword, skeleton?
So, you probably see Rattle as this is happening and as you are incapacitating him, that his focus seems to be more and more on the helm of the ship. And you'll notice that the spokes on the wheel, one of them is not made of the same wood as the rest. And one of them has a grip that you can tell has been forged in steel and appears to be more of a handle. And if you look closely, the spokes of the wheel running through, there's actually a line of metal, and you can tell this sword has been embedded and it's kind of notched in to hide in this wheel.
I'm about to reach out to grab it, but then I put my hand away and I look at the king and I say, Your Highness, I think it is you must pull the sword from the helm, the wood sword from the wheel. I think that's how the oracle went, maybe? Yes.
You see, I think King Glenwyn has now sheathed their own sword behind their back, and they walk over to the skeleton in this moment. I haven't looked up or responded to. They haven't looked up at Dame Tiny yet, but they do say, Dame Tiny, thank you for trying to end this peacefully. Do not enjoy fighting. And I look down at the skeleton. What state are they in? Are they conscious, wounded, just what state are they in right now?
Rattle.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh.
I was going to say,
No,
technically
please.
speaking, you have full HP. It was the JRPG cutscene, so now you're fine. But yes, you can look as damaged as you want.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's cool as
Yeah,
for you,
absolutely.
You know, I think as that happened, that hit that you did, Rattle's skull kind of tipped back and fell, and as soon as that happened, the rest of his bones just kind of collapsed into a little pile. So his skull is kind of up at an angle, and he's kind of propped up on the ground, splayed out.
I'll take a knee beside you. I can only imagine that you were once alive, meaning you had died on the land of Erwick, and for that I am sorry. This should be a home to everyone who comes. Safe haven. Is there any way I can put you together? You're the first undead skeleton I've come across. Do you know magic? Royal Lifekeeper? Brother Crisps?
What?
Magic that can reinstate their structure? Or do you know your own magic?
Your Highness, a word, if you wouldn't mind.
Yes.
And if we bring that skeleton back to life, it's gonna kill us all.
I think showing good faith might be enough to dwindle any hostility
You're right.
towards us.
We should bring them back
I
to
put the
life.
head,
Right, Chris.
put the
Right,
skull back on
right,
the skeleton.
of course.
Just place the
I can bring the skeleton back to life. Yeah, sure. You want me to do that now?
Yes. Please.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
wait.
You could do
Wait,
this.
no, wait. Perhaps you do the big moment. There should be a big light show when you pull the sword out of the wheel first before, since this was a guardian of the sword. So maybe don't bring the guardian back to life until after you take the sword out of the wheel. Your Highness, this is my vizierness, my wisdom,
Vizierness.
information, advice-ness.
I'll turn to Dame Tiny. I suppose that is a good idea, but I feel bringing them back into their body in some capacity would be a much better show of faith than doing so after we've gotten what we wanted from them.
But what if it's like some sort of magical thing was like they're cursed to protect the sword or something, and so maybe like they can't, they would have to attack us, because
Then it'll be my duty as king to help them.
attack you.
No, help them break the curse.
Free them by grabbing the sword.
Do you believe that would work, Grand Vizier Bad?
Sure. Yeah, we're gonna try it.
I trust your knowledge of magic.
Yeah. And if not, we've got Chris is good with the.
I can revive that.
With he's got Chris has got C4.
Yeah.
Dame Tiny, in case things do go wrong, can I trust that you have my back, as you always do?
Always. Ever since we was very, very tiny. Well, you were very tiny. I was tinier, but you know what I mean. Ever since we were very small children in the village, I always have your back.
Thank you, Dame Tiny. I would not be here without you. And I keep thinking to reach for your shoulder, but you're so much taller than us. So I think it's like reach for like your like forearm or bicep and like give it a
lower
squeeze.
pectoral.
Like, and then I'll walk over. I think, yeah, I walk past the skeleton, the pile of bones, and then towards the helm, and I'll take a deep breath. Finally. My destiny. And I'll reach for the swords and wrap my fingers around the hilt. And pull.
You pull the sword out almost unceremoniously. There is like a little bit of a shink. There's no light, nothing really that you were expecting. Nothing, no radiant, no magic, no nothing like that. However, I do think that we see the skeleton kind of suddenly come back into form and stand once you pick up the sword. What does the sword look like, skeleton?
The sword looks like it must have been incredibly expensive to have made. Like this is not just made by a skilled crafts person. This is made by like an artist of their craft. And it maybe if you're looking at it from far away you wouldn't be able to tell, but when you look at it up close, it's like there's clearly more than one type of metal kind of like fused into it, and you can see these kinds of like veins running through it of what almost appears to be like a magically infused type of material. And it is not like a thick daddy sword like Tiny's, but picture more like Andoril, kind of like it's thinner, but it's very, you can see why they might think that it's a king's sword. It feels very regal, and it feels very, very sturdy, and despite its presumed age, it actually looks quite new. It seems to be in pristine condition.
Yeah, it does look, it looks immaculate. It looks like it's never been used before. Although I will say, can you make a soul or a worlds check for me, King?
Okay. Is that soul plus world?
Soul,
yes. World?
I would allow soul, but I think soul world, if you have world at least, I think that would be good. Mix the two of those.
I don't have much world.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to take.
Yeah.
I'll take the hit.
Yeah.
If you think soul world feels like a better match.
I think it's the match for this. Yeah.
Any boons or banes here or not?
Okay. Mixed success.
Mixed success.
Okay. You succeed, but with a cost, compromise, or setback. As you are looking at this sword, we now see, because it's the JRPG, we're going to see some like internal dialogue or some kind of thoughts from the king, which would be, you get this feeling from this sword. This is not what you're looking for, but this is very special. It's magical in a way, but not in the way that you were seeking. And you know that. And then you realize there is a curse, perhaps, on this sword that you now have in your hand. So what does our little dialogue look like, Box? Now that I've given you the info, what does our internal dialogue say?
I think you see in this dialogue, internal dialogue, you see read or hear, I suppose. Been many months, but finally I have the king's. This is not the king's sword. This. And I think I turn to Dame Tiny. And again, it's all internal, but I look down at the sword and up at Dame Tiny. And internal again, you hear. Dame Tiny has never been wrong there. Science has never been wrong with this kind of thing. How is this not the... And out loud, I turn to the skeleton. Where is the king's sword?
Is that not it?
I don't know
King's sword?
what king's sword.
I do the sprite jump thing again because I didn't know the skeleton had reformed. So I just immediately...
Okay. It's okay.
the jump scare.
So good.
My name is Rattle, and as long as you, the wielder of the sword, wield the sword, I am sworn to protect you. And Rattle gets down on one knee and bows his head.
And then we see
this is wonderful.
we see the little JRPG Rattle has joined the party.
Yeah. I don't understand. I don't want to protect me due to a curse. I don't want this sword. We were under the impression that the king's sword would be here. Dame Tiny, didn't your sight say so?
It said that you would find what you need. So perhaps it was not. Oracles can be somewhat tricky with their language. So maybe when they said what you need, it didn't actually mean the king's sword. It meant Rattles, Lord Rattles, Sir Rattles.
Just Rattle.
Oh,
I'll turn
Rattle.
to Rattle. Here, I do not want control over anyone that is not freely given. And I hand the sword over and point it to you, Rattle.
You'll notice, like, when you try to put magnets together at the wrong ends, where it's literally like a force field that pushes both of them around each other, you physically cannot hand Rattle the sword.
What is this? Why? It seems to be repelling you, or you repelling it. You should take it. Gain control of your own will.
Yeah, well, reason I know it's not the king's sword is it's mine. And
You a king?
no,
I don't think that's what she's saying, no.
Oh, sorry.
it's a curse. I can't take it. Never again.
Why would someone curse you to not be able to use your own sword? I don't understand. It's a strange curse.
Did you do something bad with that sword, Rattle?
Oh!
No, they cursed me because I only did good things with it, actually.
Well, that's not very nice. That doesn't make any
No.
sense.
Who would do that?
Rattle. Do you want to join us? While this is not the king's sword, I intend on finding it, and I hope the rest of my friends here will aid me in that. If you do, I'll do what I can. And if you don't, I'll still do the same, but I'll do what I can to break this curse. No one should be cursed on my land.
You'd break the curse for me.
Of course.
And when you say your land, you mean...
I am the king of this nation. I am King Glenwyn.
It's
right.
It's impolite to laugh at King Glenwyn.
King Glenwyn is the rightful king of this nation. There's a usurper who's running things. And King Glenwyn grew up humble, one of the people. And is a kind soul with a good heart. And is more noble than anyone I've ever met. And King Glenwyn wishes to bring his goodness to all of this place that we live in. And we are sworn to protect him and care for him in his quest to reclaim his rightful birthright as king. It's not funny. It matters.
Well, as long as you wield the sword, I will aid you in your quest.
That was not my question, Rattle. Do you want to be part of our group?
I'll be a part of any group that breaks this curse.
Then, in that case, welcome to the Royal Court, Brave Chancellor Rattle.
And like a traditional JRPG, you know, when you have the moment of like, oh, this person temporarily joins your party, but then you have another alert that pops up when they like are officially part of your party. It now says Rattle is now part of the Royal Court.
You can access their inventory. And
Yeah,
stuff
exactly. And now they're part of an actual party member.
Well, perhaps, Your Highness, since this King's Sword was not here, perhaps we find a new quest. We should perhaps move on to a different sort of quest entirely, since we don't need the King's Sword. We need something different. Perhaps, I don't know, we have new allies? What is the next quest we go on?
No, Dame Tiny, I think that maybe you're misinterpreting your vision this entire time. I think your vision brought us to Grave Chancellor Rattle here for a reason. I think we need Rattle to find the true King's Sword. This was just the first step of many more, and I hope you all will join me for that.
I will never leave your side. Perhaps I should check the Oracle one last time, as our situation has changed.
In the meantime, we should maybe set up camp, rest a little bit.
Fantastic. I'm going to take us to the world map, the overworld map. So let's see here. And then you guys can kind of tell me where you would like to camp within reason. JRPG style, we wanted to kind of still be somewhat near where you guys have ended. And then you can kind of tell me maybe where you might be heading in the direction that you'd like to be going. Also, traditional JRPG, you need to choose your party leader. And then I will put the party leader token on the map, and then you will represent the party as you journey across the map on the world map here. I'm assuming it's going to be the king.
Gosh, I don't know who we would
Gosh,
pick.
I don't know who you would
Can't
pick.
figure out
At least
who
we
we
brother
might
Chris.
pick.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah. I mean, we could just hit circle and over again and switch whoever it is. But yeah, okay. So I will put you on the map here. And
Could
this
I
is.
ask the Oracle?
Oh yes,
about-
you absolutely may.
Yeah.
I
direction
think
for
we probably set up
King's
camp and then
Sword.
wait until we get the oracles, of what direction.
Okay. Now the oracle, you use once per scene.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it says something true but incomplete, Omen.
Something true but incomplete. But what are you asking it? 'Cause
I ask,
Mhm.
which direction, where do we find the King's Sword?
Ooh.
And only I hear the answer.
But it's incomplete, right?
This is true but incomplete. Yeah.
Northeast.
I've heard the Oracle. We must go north, west, to find the King's Sword. the way.
Then that's the direction we'll go to.
Crow flies. Northwest.
We can stop by Fort Kincaid to resupply and rest a bit more before continuing on our journey. Thank you, Dame Tiny. I can always rely on you.
Of course. Of course. Always. I will always keep you safe.
So what we'll do is we'll travel along the map, but because it would be random encounters along the way, we're going to say that you guys like camp probably right about here, and then but you're on your way to the Fort Kincaid before you head on further. So we'll rest here. This will be our campfire. Now we can do campfire actions in a campfire scene, which pleases me greatly. I
saw Bad's look. I saw Bad's look over there.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't want to be the one to point it out, but I'm pretty sure that the last time you talked to the Oracle was like, yeah, you're going to find exactly what you're looking for. So I think everyone has some words for you, Tiny. Like, what happened here?
We did find what we were looking for, so I don't know what that was even about.
Mm-hmm.
King Glenwyn's like, we found who we were looking for. It turns out that maybe I needed Great Chancellor Rattle. So Glenwyn doesn't.
I don't know.
I think bad. Yeah, I think Bad might feel differently. I don't know. Anyway.
Bad has always been jealous.
Can I have just a little description of what everybody is doing around this JRPG campfire? What would be
Are there
rest?
like options?
Oh, well, I mean, yes, but I meant like visually, like what would we see as your character, your sprite is kind of, what would they be doing around the campfire and resting? Like, what would that look like?
You would see Rattle kind of like leaning back very leisurely, like, you know, hands crossed behind head, feet crossed at the ankles, and occasionally moves a hand to his mouth to just like bite down on a big piece of fruit that just immediately just drops with a thud to the ground. Like there's just a pile under, like right behind him of like little bites of stuff, but he's doing it anyway.
Delicious.
I think you see King Glenwyn sat fairly close to the fire, and I think like maybe in the process of like cooking something, like it's probably very basic stew, but like over the fire, putting together something for us all to eat.
I have a huge wheel of cheese and I'm just cutting a slice off and then offering it to Rattle. But it just keeps doing that, looping that over and over again.
Oh, I love that. I love that so
Rattle,
much.
like, eats the
And
cheese
it falls.
and
It
then
goes through and then I cut another piece off.
Yeah, I'm really popular with like the local ant population who are swarming to eat the food.
I think Bad is she's a little further away from the fire. I think she's kind of like on the outskirts. She's like grooming and preening and she's like flicking through her book, but I think she's kind of peering in the general direction of the biggest member of the group for no reason at all. It's jealousy for sure.
I am sitting very close to the king, you know, because that's important. And I'm polishing and sharpening and oiling my sword. And I'm looking every once in a while over towards Bad and that book that she writes all the time in, all sorts of things. And I wonder what it is, the things that she is writing, but I cannot see the things because I'm so far away. She's so far away. But to get closer, I'd have to leave by the king's side, and I would not leave the king's side, but I do wonder what she's writing.
I don't think they can read.
I pull out a piece of paper with writing on it, and I'm also reading the paper.
I love this so much, y'all. It's like, and the idea that, you know, you, the audience or the player of this JRPG, are going around and talking to each of these individuals, and this is the dialogue that we're seeing. Like, I don't think they can read. Like, oh my God.
I will note I have paper, old important paper with writing on it, and I'm totally reading it right now because I also totally can read just like Bad, and I totally am reading what these important things are right now.
Okay, Leah Michelle. Okay. Sure. I see you. Bad loves Glee.
Of course, Bad loves Glee.
Oh, goodness.
I feel like Bad is the Lea Michele. I don't know, Britney Spears maybe, or you know, I've got good athletics.
Which means we're all really cursed. Because there was no more cursed show ever. That was what the fuck happened on that set.
Tiny can't read, by the way.
Tiny cannot read.
Tiny cannot read.
Tiny needs glasses for sure.
I'm gonna be so honest. I'm not sure King Glenwyn can read.
You're going off vibes only.
Vibes.
Rattle's
From a
like,
small town.
what on earth have I gotten myself into? Okay, so at this camp scene, so we're gonna see it kind of like, JRPG switches into night. We are now at a campfire, and you guys can rest, you can craft potions, you can cook meals, you can upgrade your equipment, you can do some training, meditation. There's a lot of stuff that you can do. This is typically when you would spend your XP as well. So we will do that. Let me see how much XP that you got for all of this here today. So while I do that, you guys can go ahead and tell me if you're doing. I think you also make relics at a campfire as well.
What page is this on?
128, 129.
Okay, there we go.
Yes. There's also more info on 178. But yeah, I think.
Nice.
And are the relics on? Let me find out which page that's on. I don't know if anybody wants to make anything, but you can make potions and stuff that you can then use in future combat. Not that you need to know that or do that or anything. I'm just pointing that out there that you could do that if you wanted to. You can also unlock your perks and stuff here.
Is this a short rest or a downtime?
This is downtime. This is it's both really. But yeah, you can do.
I have a mechanical thing. That's all.
That's why I'm saying it can count as either, whatever you need for your mechanical thing.
It only matters on a short rest. A thing that I can do.
Okay,
I
then
don't think it matters much.
Okay, so if it's downtime, it's not going to hurt you. I'm just trying to be a good GM and make sure that you get your abilities.
During a
and
short
stuff.
rest, your camp restores 1d6 HP and SP for all allies.
Yeah.
I give
Yeah, that one
hospice
matters.
care.
Yeah.
Max out anyway.
Yeah. So
But
technically,
if everyone gets it on a downtime, then that was a waste of thing that I took.
no, because we're going to be
It's
doing
okay,
a lot
I'll
of
just
short
eat some more
resting.
cheese.
Yeah.
There
So-
you go, Rattle. You look famished.
Do you- I guess that's my question for you guys. Do you want to do a full downtime night camp here, or do you want to just do a short rest and move on?
I feel like we need a downtime.
Yeah.
I feel like that was
It's
a
nighttime,
big.
right?
That was
Yeah.
a big.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So basically, this is like saving your game, sort of.
Yeah.
When you choose to do the downtime, you're saving, but if you short rest, then you just keep trucking along. Okay, fantastic.
It says it has to be in a safe zone.
This is technically a safe zone.
Okay.
Just for right now, because it belongs to Rattle, and Rattle is not going to let anything happen to you. So now you are in a safe zone. Yep.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Whereas
Are we sleeping on the big boat?
you can sleep on the big boat if you'd like. Yeah. Oh man, I just love the idea of the scene of the campfire on the beach, and then you've got the shipwreck,
Yeah.
and Rattle's kind of
yeah.
like
Shipwreck.
got his hands behind his heads as he's like, kind of like lounging on the bow, and that's cool. That's a cool visual.
Love that.
Okay, so in this downtime, what are y'all doing? Is anybody doing anything? I think we're gonna give you. Hold on, let me just.
To get 3 downtime activities, it
Mhm.
looks like.
Yep.
I'm just seeing where they list those.
There's some stuff in 179, and then they mentioned the stuff in 128, 129, I think it is. I think I will say my first downtime activity is going to be pointless because I cannot read, but I'm going to tell you what it is. The sort of the scroll that I have, this written material, I'm going to study it for
Okay.
one of my downtime activities. I'm going to study this thing that I cannot read, so it's not.
Are there any pictures?
There are a lot of runes.
Oh, okay. You know what? Nobody can read runes, anyways.
This is because when you make a character, you have to make a goal that you have, and you also get to make a legend about yourself. That everybody gets a legend, and your reason for adventuring. And I have 2 reasons. One is to protect King Glenwyn. But the other one is to learn a song of my ancestors, because there are these songs, but the songs are from the giants, who are all gone now. And I'm I'm basically, dwarves are descendants from giants, and so it is my goal to learn a song, the words of a song from my ancestors. And I spent all of my money. I saved up a lot of money, and there was this trading person, like a trader who was a magical trader. That's what he said. I was traveling, and there was a person in the, like an NPC in the world map, and they had like a little shop, and they sold me this very authentic ancient giant scroll of song, and said if I studied this very much, then I would learn giant song. And so I gave them all of the money that I had, so I saved up, and I bought it, and I have been studying it for quite some time.
How does that work if you can't read?
Well, I haven't gotten anywhere yet, but I'm sure that I will. I will get there. I just have to keep looking at these words long enough, and it'll work, right? If I just look at some, it'll make sense at some point. Once I look at them enough, and then I'll learn the song of my ancestors. And I just know I just have to look really hard, so I'm going to look really hard for one of my first downtime actions. Is looking very hard at this paper.
Oh no, Tiny. Is anybody else doing any downtime actions?
Well, I was actually going to ask, because Drac so lovingly, this isn't how we level up, but could you explain it? Because it says increase your HP and SP. Is that just by 1?
No, so in the book, it tells you how much you increase for your class. So let me get it for you so you don't have it up. So for every level, you increase your HP by 2 and your spirit points by 5.
Okay.
Just add that to your level up.
How much XP do I get since I wasn't in the first
You weren't
encounter?
in the first, but you're technically a level higher than them. So I just didn't want to spoil you by telling you that early. So you also can have the level up. So everyone will be level 4, and then you're getting 1200 XP for the day from fighting each other.
Ooh.
I do believe you need 5 to do a full level up, but you can use the XP for other things, I think.
I'm not really seeing like an easy to understand place where all the downtime stuff are. So I might be missing it.
Yeah, if you look at page 179, you can see cooking and crafting as things you can do there. So like there's materials and gathering materials, cooking meals, brewing tonics, armor, shield upgrade, gear upgrades.
It's really gear
section.
upgrades that if you guys want to do anything like that, if you're upgrading your weapons or making potions and stuff that you can use for next session, then that would need to be done here. But what we can do... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Page 129 is the undertakings, because you can do the undertakings, which is to like...
you can get rumors and stuff too? Sorry.
Gathering what you need. So this trying to learn the songs of the giants is one of my undertakings. But I don't actually know how to read yet. So I feel like I've not been getting any progress on my undertaking.
Oh no.
Ever. Just it is things that I'm working on.
In that case,
it does move the time clock forward a little bit.
I have a clock for my undertaking.
Yep. Okay. Perfect. Just double checking.
But I don't think my clock ever moves forward because I can't read. So,
so like if you,
in that case,
if you wanted to make your sword better, then I think you've got the weapon mastery clock, and then every time you do that, you kind of fill that up, and once I think it's 8 segments, then you get to level that up, your weapon mastery. You move from rank 1 to rank 2, and then you start over again. So really, if you guys want, you can just tell me what the vibe is, and then I can help you with the mechanical portion. So if you want to upgrade your sword or your armor or whatever, you can just say that. You can just let me know.
I think I will gather materials.
Okay.
Especially resources, because I want to cook some meals.
Ooh.
I want to first go out and scavenge for berries, hunt for meat if need be. That'll be my first action. Would be gathering resources. Is that a thing I can do? Hold on.
You absolutely can. And then what we'll do is we'll end up your food. I mean, we can roll for it, or I can, we can just say that you do succeed at finding some things. But You spend 3 ingredients to make food, but you also can use monster parts. So I do think that you guys got monster parts while you were fighting the crabs. So you got like crab legs and stuff like that. You probably don't want to use. You probably don't want to use a chair or like anything like that. But we'll say that you got like. Somebody roll me a 1d20. How many crabs did you fight? Did my brain just do that math on its own? Oh.
Yes.
There you go.
How many
4.
is it? 4? You have 4 crab legs. So
Perfect.
you could use a blend of all of that stuff to make soup or something like that. Again, you're doing a long rest today, so you won't need that. But what we can say is that you've got the meals for next time.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll make a meal. I think I can make 1 meal. So I'll make a meal. But if you add the monster parts, choose 1 small buff for it. Oh, and I get to choose a buff related to the monster parts, I'm guessing. Oh, no, it's it. Gain +1 defense until the end of the conflict. Gain resistance to damage type, or gain a boon in your first dawn.
Yeah,
I think
it's the boons
we have a lot
that I
of
want
plus
to give
defenses.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of defenses. So I'm going to go, whoever eats this meal, this crab soup, maybe crab stew, gains a boon on the next dawn, the next conflict.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So we'll start with that then. Does anybody else want to do anything like create a tonic? Yes, Rattle.
I would love to upgrade my armor.
Yep. Okay.
And let me know how you think this would work, but I'm thinking I want to do something specifically, like I'm seeing some examples that give boosts to offensive spells. What I would like to do is boost defensive spells that I specifically use on King Glenwyn, since I'm now tied to him and protecting him. So I'm thinking kind of having him participate in this spell that I'm going to cast on like thread that I'm going to then weave into
the
robes
I love that.
I wear.
Yeah.
So you actually get to, when you're doing an armor or a shield upgrade, is you get to use monster parts for that also. And when you make a meal, you only need 1 monster part as one of the ingredients, and he went and gathered and made food. So we'll say that you use one of the crab legs to reinforce your armor, which is hysterical to me, this like barrel hermit crab. And so you're kind of magically imbuing that or using that to then weave into this thread that you are using. So you can gain 1 defense while you are wearing that armor, or you can just buff that armor to give you extra 1. Or we can do gain resistance to 1 status that fits, like being frightened, burning, or poison. You can also choose to ignore difficult terrain, but you pick one of those things.
I think probably resistance to being frightened makes the most sense to me.
Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, so go ahead and write that down for your sheet as a buff on your armor. Is anybody else doing anything?
What'd you say about rumors?
We can also, this is also where we can find rumors. I don't know how you would, you know what? It's probably like at night camp, right? And then you're hearing like, and you kind of look over and you see maybe like 2 little, we're going to go with crabs again, that are now gossiping about the massacre that just happened. To the other crabs. Did you hear about this? And like, oh, they were just minding their own business and these heroes came over and it was awful. It was total bloodshed. It got both him and his dad. It was terrible. And oh my God. And yeah. And so you're hearing this, but then you also hear, they weren't even, they were looking for the king's sword. They said, there's no king here. There's nothing but Rattle and his crew and blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, so if they want to do the king's sword, they got to go all the way up north. That's past Moorbrick Forest. But beware the spider that lives in Moorbrick Forest. They're crazy if they go up that high. And that's it. That's the rumor that you have. Yep, you got it.
Thanks, crabs!
Yeah. And they're like, what? Oh, God! It's them! And then they immediately bury themselves in the sand. I believe that is
So-
everyone with things,
so-
right? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So I've got 3, and so the first one I will just say about weapon mastery. If you deal a finishing blow with your weapon, or crit twice in the same battle, or fight an elite or boss, you get a tick for those. You can get 2 ticks per combat, and I believe I finished one person off, so that's 1 tick.
Yep.
And I will spend one of my downtime, so I'll have 2 ticks for weapon mastery.
Nice.
I'm
and it
gonna
is
just
8 total,
read out-
right? Let me just double check.
It's 8 total.
It is 8 total.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
So I'm going to just read about learning songs. I'm just going to read you these details,
Yeah.
just so you know.
Yeah.
Songs cannot be learned through study alone, they must be discovered. To learn a song, a character must meet all of the following requirements. 1. Adventure level 2 or higher.
Check.
2. The ability to speak.
Check.
Check. Possession of a song scrap containing at least one word of the song.
Check.
Song scrap. Downtime spent studying, translating, or being taught the word, except that I cannot read, though. So I feel like that I've had this song scrapped. Who knows if it's actually true, but I've had it for a very long time. And I always spend a downtime trying to study this.
Yeah.
But I can't read, though.
If-
So I just spend that downtime again, not getting it.
Yeah, I think actually that just narratively, if Rattle would assist you, because it makes sense to me that thus far no one is going to help you because the king can't read. Bad's not going to help you.
Wow.
You know, sorry. Or perhaps Bad has just been like, "What is that?" But if Rattle would assist you, then I will let you do that upgrade, but only if it makes sense for Rattle. 0 pressure. Accept all the pressure in the world.
How do you approach getting Rattle to do this for you?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. That's the thing. I just sit there in front of the campfire staring at this parchment for
If you
like
don't ask for help,
hours.
Tiny, then you might
I
not
know,
get it.
I
Okay.
know.
Okay.
I know.
All right.
Why do you think I've not learned it yet? I just sit there
Okay.
staring at it.
Yep.
I've not even told people I can't read. So, I just sit there and stare at it for like an entire like
Then,
downtime action.
You know what? I
Try to
kind of
figure it
love
out.
it if Rattle just notices that and then is like, "What is happening over there?" But we don't do any upgrade if you don't ask Rattle for help. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think in frustration, I will go and spend time gathering resources, because in order to do
Yep.
upgrades for our weapons or
Yeah.
anything like that, we need to have like ore. We need to have like a ore and an herb. So I'm going to spend one downtime trying to find ore, so that maybe the king or somebody can upgrade their stuff.
Fantastic. And brother, did you do anything other than have cheese? Would you like to gather resources, or
No, I
Brother
don't want
Chris?
to do any of that.
you don't want to do
stuff.
any of the downtime stuff? Okay, cool.
I just go around and fuck everyone's shit up. Like
Okay.
burrow through all their bags and eat all their food.
That's kind of perfect, actually. It's like you catch him in the middle of the night. Everyone's gone to sleep. The screen fades to black, and then all of a sudden it fades back in, and Brother Chris is going around eating. He's snacking.
Just eating
nonstop.
stuff
Yeah.
out of someone's bag.
Yeah.
I think you see, when you go through King Glenwyn's pack, you see a kind of, I think I probably wrapped into like a cloth or something, but in a little note, you see a little drawing of Brother Crisp and in the cloth is, I think I think the cheese that I noticed Brother Crisp liked in the last town we were in. You see like that with a little, because I can't read, I can't write, so you just see a little drawing of
can't
Brother
read
Crisp on
either.
there.
Nobody can read in this party.
Only one who can read.
You're
Me
taking
and
notes
Rattle?
for no one.
Look,
In the bones.
when I become king, education will be free. That's
Yep.
the other thing.
Right,
Yep.
right.
Free education. I
I
love
have
it.
one in every single stat. I just eat I eat the cheese and also the paper that it was in.
Oh my God. Okay. We are going to move into something I'm very excited about, which is it's called saving the game. It's when you end the session and you choose to save the game, you get to write the last line. So everyone is going to do a line, or write a line for the session that kind of
love
like,
that.
where you kind of summarize where we left off. And then when we dawn the next day and we start and load up the game of the next session, I start by reading those lines out. As
Before we do, can I ask one
reminder.
question?
Yeah, sure.
I just have one question I want to ask, since we were all hanging out in
Yeah.
our downtime together. each character has a legend, and I was just wondering, that's 5 legends total,
Yeah.
and we only have 3 sessions. I was just wondering if I could get a legend from one of my fellow players.
Not
one of
this-
the legends about their character.
Not this time.
Oh, man.
Not yet.
But
But I promise you, we will cover the legends, I promise. But the last lines are on page 311. So if you want to read about saving the game and kind of get some information, there you can. But yeah, I'm going to go around and each one of you is going to give me a line before we save the game and end today's play session.
You want us to write it or say it to you?
You're going to, you both. I was going to write it down, but if you want to type it out, you can do that too. But yeah, you want to say it out loud.
Type it out. You can type it for me
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I can't
That's
read
right. You
and
can't read or write.
type.
Yeah. So just tell me what your last line is.
My last line is, there is an owl following us. I have yet to find it, but it is gonna get me and I'm really scared.
I have yet to find it, but it is going to get me and I'm really scared. And that's
I'm
from
really scared of it, yeah.
yeah.
There's
And
for sure an owl. I keep hearing that all the time.
Oh my god.
All right,
it
who's
has
next?
to happen.
yeah, I'm immediately in my brain like, okay, owl encounter.
My
It's gonna
God.
happen. What about you, Bad?
The subjects have succeeded, kind of, and made a new friend, but not found the sword. Hoping to avoid the big spider? Question mark?
Nice. Oh. Okay. What about you, Tiny?
King Glenwyn and his subjects, King Glenwyn and his subjects went on a grand adventure where they found a great hero named Rattle, who I think was a captain of a ship and sailed around maybe centuries ago, saving people in a really dramatic way. I'll have to find out that story. And through pure heart of the king and promising to break the curse, Rattle joins this group and they prepare to go off to find the king's sword.
Rattle, what about you?
In all my years, aiding those who have taken up my sword, I don't think I've ever been tasked with protecting a group with fewer brain cells. But if they can break the curse, I don't care.
That's so perfect.
That's so perfect. But I do believe, the king, you are last. What is your closing line before we save the game?
I owe where I am today to the strengths, will, and prowess of Grand Vizier Bad, Brother Chris, and of course my dear Dame Tiny. With all of their wisdom and support, we have found a new member of the Royal Court, Brave Chancellor Rattle. I believe now we are ready to find the true King's sword.
That's fantastic. I love that. And with that, we're going to end today's session. Yay! That was super
So
fun, you guys. I
cute.
really enjoyed that.
Appears, the,
Yeah,
pixelated
exactly.
Title card appears in there.
Yeah, it's so good.
We hit the title scene.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for playing. That was so fun. I really enjoyed that. Those of you watching, thank you so much for being here. We were playing Legends of Akeroth, which is on a backer kit right now. If one of the mods can grab a link in the chat, you can click on that and go and check it out. You can also go to tablestory.tv/Legends of Akeroth, and it will take you directly there as well. If you are listening to the podcast version, that's where you can find it. We will be back again for 2 more episodes of this wonderful JRPG adventure. So we'll see you next Saturday for whatever.
Unless the Glee curse gets us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, why would you
It
say
might.
that?
God.
Why would you say that?
I didn't.
They could.
Bye forever.
Luxie
Yeah.
did this to us.
Yeah, that's
It's not my
Come back
fault
with some
that
sort of cover.
it's
Trooper
not
can't read.
No, we're all playing William Michelle.
It's not my fault. Trooper can't read. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hold on. I had some other things I had to say. Well, first of all, thank you Cross Paths Press for sponsoring the show, for letting us do this, for bringing us back to, technically this is still in the same world as Draconim. So super exciting, very cool. Where are all the dragons? We will find out. So thank you for that. And then also we have a new show starting on Monday. Yeah, so I'm going to play the trailer for that again. But first I'm going to play our very cool JRPG credits, and then I will play that trailer. But yeah, super exciting stuff happening here at Table Story. Thank you so much again for watching. Thank you for the merch giveaway that happened at the very beginning of the stream. Saw that. That was wonderful. We're going to go away and we're going to record a very short green room, and then we will be back next Saturday. So thank you so much for watching Song of Heroes. Say bye, guys.
Hi, guys.
I love how you all did it as well. What the fuck?
I hate myself.